Hello, everybody. Not everybody. This is exclusive to those watching the live back. What's up? Just teabagging real quick. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta turn this up. Turn my light on. Get a little bit of lighting over here, and we'll have some homies here shortly. I fucking love Thursdays, bro. Thursday night live. Let's go. Oh. Holy shit, I thought that went from 0 to 9. I was like, what the hell? I see somebody. What's up, homie? Mystery person. I see somebody. What's up? Just getting a little incense lit. I just keep leaving. Somebody will say something eventually. You got to. Nick Gert. Oh. Hi there, Nick from Australia. How you doing there, man? You got an interesting username. I'm glad you showed up early. How you doing, bro? I see two. What's up? This is where YouTube starts to throw the live into the shorts feed, and everybody starts pooling in out of nowhere. I'm glad at least someone didn't immediately panic. What do you mean? What, at your username? Like flip out? What are you doing, baby? Got 3 homies. Whoever's hanging out, don't be shy. Say hi. I'm here all night. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's definitely a troll, especially on a YouTube live, man. You'd be surprised at the people that pull up here. Are you Steve from Minecraft? Do I look like Jack Black to you? Okay, here we go. We got people pulling up now. Monster Cole 2 said hi. What's up, Monster Cole? How you doing, man? I saw the Minecraft movie, The Alex. It was pretty cheesy, but it was also kind of funny. Where are you from? I'm from Maine, bro. Where are you from? How you doing? And by the way, guys, if you're all new here, my name is Devin. I run the YouTube channel Northwood Shaman, and I post content teaching about self-transformation and spirituality. I post every week, and yeah, every Thursday I go live on YouTube and just hang out for a few hours, talk about whatever. Do you smoke weed? Not anymore, brother. Not anymore. I used to. I used to smoke weed. I smoked weed for like 9 years straight. And then, oh no. Hold on. Time out. No tolerance today. Okay, good job. Why do you smoke? How you doing, Monster Cole? Liverpool. Where is that? Is that over in like? That's over in Europe somewhere, right? Dimonda Star. Hey, what's up, Haley? How you doing? Do I recognize you from the channel? I feel like I've seen a comment from you on one of my videos or something. Maybe not. Liverpool crap hole. Some people in their comments, am I right? Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, YouTube will throw, it's kind of doing it right now. YouTube throws the lives into like the shorts feed. So like people that are scrolling will come across my live and they'll just start saying the most outrageous things. It's pretty funny sometimes. I used to smoke all day long and my tolerance was so high that I couldn't even get high anymore. That's kind of how it was for me, man. I wasn't even getting high. I was just like going back to normal, you know? Are you watching Connor Ben v. Eubank fight this Saturday night? No. Yes, I was on here the other day. Yeah, I thought I recognized you from somewhere. I subbed. Thank you, homie. Thank you. Liverpool is England. Yeah, I thought it was somewhere around there. That's how I got here. Yeah, scrolling on the lives. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Some people are so outrageous, and it's so funny because like, as this live will go on, like the essence of what we're talking about is like spirituality and growth and transformation and positivity and letting go of limiting beliefs and all that fun shit, all that shit about growing and becoming a better person. And as each hour passes, the vibes get deeper and deeper and deeper, and then some rando will come in and he'll just start dropping hate or something, and like everybody in the fucking chat will like attack. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Like in the beginning it's kind of like, what do you expect, you know what I mean, because it's like I just started the live. But after me and you guys, the homies, get talking for a while and the vibe starts raising more and more, it's like they weed themselves out, you know? Americans hate Europeans, Europeans hate Americans. Haha, I guess that's how it goes. That's not how I feel, bro. I don't hate Europeans. Om Cream Kali Ka Namaha. I love it. Let's go. Jay Kalima. I subscribed. Thank you so much, Lily. That means the world to me. We all having good chin wag. What's that? Don't go to Liverpool. Why not? Love the shirt. Yeah, thank you, homie. Thank you so much. I have a statue of Kali in the middle of my altar. She is my Ishtadev. Manchester better. Nice hat. Thank you, homie. Thank you. It says The Quiet Life on it. Hello from Midlands. Where's Midlands? Hey, scrollers, tap the like button. Yeah, hit me up with some likes, bro. That's exactly how the whole live goes. Bizu, what's up, bro? How you doing? It's so good to see you, man. It's so beautiful, dude. I love the way it goes. It's so organic, and I'm still like, I'm starting to get the flow of it a little bit. It starts out a little rocky and bumpy and weird and random, and like some of the comments are cringe, like some of the ones I'm seeing here. But then yeah, the vibes start, like the people weed themselves out, and then the vibe kind of like sets in and we kind of catch a groove, and then it's just flowing, you know. Could you try not to curse, Pulse? I was told that by somebody last week, and I don't know. Yeah, I'll try not to. This app is cooked. Why, dude? Why? This app, I love YouTube, dude. Fucking A. YouTube is like my passion, bro. The people in the comments know, yeah. Why are you letting people say N-word on here? I'm not. People are literally like, this chat is an example of free will. And like, eventually I'll block people. Like, they're just like a nuisance in the chat, you know, and I'll just get rid of them. But if they pop up and say some stupid shit and then just leave, like, that's on them, you know what I mean? MAGA vibes here. I don't know. I'm not political, really, at all. Grace, what's up? Oh, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. DD, you watch it, bro. I'll boot you. I'll boot you out of here. Nice to catch you on a live. I missed a couple of irks. I don't know how that came out. It's so good to see you, Grace. How have you been? Yeah, whoever's here from last week's live, how's your guys' week been? How many pets do you have? I also subscribed. Thank you, by the way, for subscribing. I have 4 pets, 4 cats, and they're all hovering around me right now, sleeping. What do we got here? Hey, Monstercole, thank you, bro. Holy shit. Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me. I'll let you know, Monstercole, you are the very first person to ever donate to me on a YouTube live, at all on YouTube. So that's something kind of fucking special, man, to be completely honest. That really means a lot to me. Can you do some tricks? Yeah, what's this? Ready? Look at that. Look at that, man. Whoa. That shit's crazy. Look, I can even do it with both. Hamas, Harris for president. All right, Didi, you're out, bro. I love you, but see ya. Are you? Oh, Bukes, get out of here, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I thought you were being legit. In the comment you made a little bit ago, being a homie, asking if I'm going live. I was all excited. Letty, oh my god, dude, you are so chill and earthy, very unique, just like all the other fairies. Oh my god, that's hilarious. GG's, bro. Yeah, Monstercole, thank you so much, bro. Inevitable, what's up, homie? Took 3.5 grams of strong mushrooms, fasted, played on acupuncture mat, blindfolded, got put on cosmic trail, faced fear and made it flinch, got possessed by Kali while chanting her mantra during it all. Holy shit, bro. And what was it like being possessed by her? Was it good or... I mean, with it being Kali, I can imagine it'd be fucking intense. You said maybe next time a couple weeks ago. Bukes, let me just ask you, man, do you really think I'm going to sit here on my live stream and do what you're asking me to do? So many highs, lows, and everything in between. Such a good time. I got to go on playing basketball. Again, Monster, thank you so much, bro. Years of therapy crammed in 2 hours. Yeah, man. Psychedelics are next level. Psychedelics are next level, especially when you start implementing spirituality into it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how some people can just take psychedelics and just like fuck off and do whatever and have a good time and do it for fun and stuff. I got into psychedelics and it was like, it ripped a fucking hole in my reality, you know? And I don't take psychedelics often because of that very reason, because I know it's like a one-on-one session with God, you know? It's far out. Where did you get that? Where did I get what, Sarah? What exactly? Molly, are you homeless? Yes. Liam P, you're gonna go. Watch it. Beheaded anything that got in the way of pure spacious nature. She's a fierce deity, but right up my alley. Kali to me. Okay, so all the like just to talk about a completely in the moment example of what I'm talking about. Kali in Hinduism is like all the cringy comments of people just like saying random weird ass shit. That's Kali. It's all the negative. It's all the fierce, all the suffering in the world, all the shit that you don't want, all the nastiness, all the evil, all the suffering, all the stuff that makes you think God doesn't exist. That to me is Kali. And I don't know what it is about Kali, but there's something so like seductive about her to me. And it like when negativity manifests itself in my life, I see it as a manifestation of Kali, which is an intrinsic part of reality. Like we all want to think it's all good and bliss and amazing all the time, you know, but then shit hits the fan, you know, so to say. And we think that that's, you know, people have said to me, like, if God exists, why is there suffering and stuff? And it's kind of like, well, God is suffering as well. There is, it's yin and yang. It's duality. It's polarity. You know, you can't have good without the bad. They define each other. You know what I mean? But does God exist, says Shadow Monarch. What do you think, bro? Do you think God exists? You don't know what you're talking about, shroom bum. See, that's Kali. That's Kali manifesting. Everything that tries to like derail you, everything that's just negative energy, judgment, criticism, belittlement, just argumentative, combative negativity. And not only that, but like all fucking evil, all the war, all the murder, all the shit is Kali. You know what I mean? And being able to put a face to suffering rather than going, oh my god, there's all just this meaningless suffering. I can see it as a part of the divine. You know what I mean? Brian P, you ain't gonna read my joke, bro. Let me check it out. Hold on. Let me see here. I can't find it, homie. Hold on. I'm just reading the chat for a second here. What's this psychedelics? Drugs or meditating? Day and night. What are you referring to there? Noise. Yeah, what are you talking about? Oh, Sarah, thank you so much. That's such a sweet comment. Your beautiful smile. Thank you. The stronger the ego, the scarier she becomes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Bende Ho, I'm afraid to die. I think we all are to some extent. Yun Games, how do you know? What are you referring to there, Yun Games? How do I know what? Shadow Monarch, no, I don't think he does exist. Nice. I personally think there is most definitely a god. Hey, Zeth, what's good, bro? My homie that takes shrooms just to kick back and relax. Stopping by to say what's up, man. Ate a nice dose of shrooms last night. Fuck yeah, dude. How often do you dose? Yeah, Brian P, I didn't see your joke, homie. Okay, Yun Games, everything you were just talking about, how do you know? The fun part is I don't. And with everything we think we know, we don't. It's all speculation. It's all theorization. You know, we don't even know what this is. So every like label and concept and theory we plaster onto it is just that. It's just a concept, you know, and it's more so about just like what resonates with you. You know, what helps you get through your day? What helps you make sense of life and pain and bliss and love and heartbreak and death, and what helps you? You know what I mean? Some people find it more beneficial to look at reality in a materialistic, skeptical way. Other people think it's all about just like having fun and kicking it and having as best a time as you can. Other people look at it in a spiritually oriented way. That's what tracks and makes sense for them. You know what I mean? He didn't see when I first commented in his chat. Umami, what's good, homie? How you doing? No, I didn't. Oh. I see it. Yeah, I see it. That's so cool. Hey, Umami, I checked out your YouTube channel and I saw like a PUBG mobile thing. And I'll let you know right now, I have a PC and I only play one game. And the one game I play is PUBG. So when I saw that on your channel, I was like, oh shit, she's a gamer. Interesting concept. Yeah, exactly. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Yeah, Yun Games. What is your framework of like what you think this all is and stuff? I'd love to hear it. Yeah, show me that dimple. I dose a few times a week, usually micro, but did a nice macro. What's a macro for you, Zeth? Like an eighth, 5 grams? I wouldn't doubt it if it's like that high. In Day and Night says, in my opinion, we just like other animals. God isn't something we can imagine, but in my opinion, you could call it a universe or truth, not a strong human with emotion as we envision God. See, I think a lot of us have that, like, we have that old man with a beard up in the sky, off in the distance, in our minds. We think that's what God is. So when I mention God, it makes you guys, like, uncomfortable if you think, like, that's what I'm fucking referring to. You know what I mean? And some people do believe in that. Some people literally believe there's an old dude up in a fucking heaven waiting for them and watching over and making sure they're good boys and girls, you know? But I don't think God is a human. You know what I mean? I think this is God. All of this is God. It's all a manifestation of divinity. You know what I mean? Like, this is a fucking mystery. This live, nature, everything right here, right now, you watching this live, it's all God. It's all the mystery. And like, that's just how I feel. You know what I mean? There isn't something that isn't God, you know? All right. Oh my God, Monster Cole, what's up, bro? Thank you so fucking much, bro. That's epic. That really means a lot to me, homie. Thank you so much. That's so cool. Savage. Monster Cole's the first person to ever donate to me, ever, on YouTube. Umami. Oh, you checked? Thanks. I thought my channel died a long time ago. I mean, that one video probably hasn't gotten much views. But yeah, I saw you commented and I decided to just check out your channel. And I saw that and thought that was pretty funny. This is just life. You live and then die. Simple as that. Life is so much fucking deeper than that. You can look at it in that binary kind of way. You live and you die. But what happens in between that? What about the pain you're experiencing? What about the love? What about the experiences? What about the beauty of the fucking sunsets and music and poetry? What about the love and the beauty and the depth? You know, what about everything other than the living and dying part? You know what I mean? I'm absolutely consumed in the depth and the fanaticism and intricacies of this life, you know? Like, to say this is just life. What do you mean, man? What do you mean it's just life? This is a fucking gift, bro. Oh, no, bro. I ate 1.5 grams of ape. Yeah, see, it seems like, Zeth, people used to take higher doses back before we bred all these super strong strains. You know what I mean? But now, yeah, 1.5 grams of something like that is fucking killer. We can hang out in the game sometime if you want after the semester ends. What, are you talking PUBG Mobile, or do you got a PC, Umami? Umima. I need to learn how to say your actual fucking name. That's most people. They think he is old man with beard. Your point is fair, though. Yeah, I do not, when I think of God, I don't think of a being. You know, I don't think of a, you know what I mean? I think of a force, an energy, a creator, a source of some sort. You know, an ordainer, where this is all going down accordingly, you know? Rest in peace, Austin. What's wrong with what happened to Austin? Thank you. I just heard what you said about God and sub media. I think you meant immediately. You're right. Thank you so much. Monster Cole, I got no more money. Bro, I didn't ask for any, so that fucking means the world to me, homie. That really does. That really does. 11 views and 11 likes. Hell yeah, of course you would pick up on that, Grace. That's so sweet. Here's a random challenge. If you can complete this rap lyric with music on, 128 beats per minute, I will pay you whatever you want. Do you accept? No. No. Cheyenne Singh says, hey, what's up, Cheyenne? How you doing? Thank you for pulling up. You're the first one to even call me Umami. Yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting. It's just anytime I see your name now, that's what I say in my mind. That's all it is. You're alive, enjoy it, because once you're done, you're done. Okay, so Yun Games, I got a question for you. How do you know that? In the same way you told me everything I just said, how do I know? How do you know that when you're done, you're done? Who was it that died and from the afterlife said, hey guys, this is what the afterlife is like. Nothing is happening. We don't have any reference point of what happens when we die. So we literally don't fucking know. We don't know what happens. And it's mere speculation. Like what I was talking about wasn't even like speculation, you know? I was talking about like how I relate to life right now. You know, but as far as like death, like we don't know. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what happens when we die. You know what I mean? In not being able to get it, you get it. When you speak, it's silent. When you're silent, it speaks. Energy dreams of returning to innocence. Fucking A, man. I'm pinning that. That's beautiful. I love that. That reminds me of the Tao Te Ching. I got that shit right here, bro. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, the Force. God is Obi-Wan Kenobi, yes. Yeah, I use dictation. What do you mean? Actually, the way you described God is exactly what Islam religion believes. It's also what Hinduism believes as well. And I feel like a bunch of other religions, you know? Except for Christianity, you know? Nah, just plug PUBG Mobile. I'm too broke to have a good PC for gaming. Turning on my laptop and it starts blowing hot air at me as if I killed its whole family. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah, I got a gaming PC over here, but I only use it for editing my videos and playing PUBG. Oh, shit. Not forcing. Monster Cole, you're still here, homie. I love it. I know of 2 people though that had been in coma and they died and came back alive and said they come some black gates and God told them it wasn't their time yet and go back. Yeah, exactly. And like, even if you die and somebody dies and then they come back and they say nothing happens when you die. How do they know that? What is it that's aware that nothing is happening? How do you know nothing's happening? What if you just couldn't remember? You know what I mean? What do you do, Brian P., what do you do for work? I make hash for a living. I'm a hash maker, which is a pretty fucking cool gig. I work in the cannabis industry. What in the they, them is this? That's hilarious, dude. But yeah, Brian P., I'm a hash maker. In Islam, when you die, you're asked 3 questions. What's your religion? Who's your God? And who's your messenger? That's interesting. John O'Bat said, hey, man, what's good, bro? How you doing? Welcome to my live stream. It could also be your brain hallucinating. Yeah, it very well could be that. It very well could be that. But the far out part is when you're deemed clinically dead by, the priests of science, doctors. Your body is dead, your heart's done, your brain's done, all that stuff. But yet you're still experiencing something after the fact that you were deemed dead, Hold on, I'll be back. You're welcome for like $5.50. Monster Cold, thank you, bro. That's seriously, thank you so much. That means the fucking world to me, bro. For real. Hold on, I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, you're all good. I was knocked out cold one time. It was just a loss of time. Yeah, it's kind of like deep sleep as well, like dreamless sleep where you experience no dreams and it's just nothing. You know what I mean? But also you can have sleep where it's filled with experiences, and feels like Arizona, maybe New Mexico. That's funny you mentioned Arizona, bro, because literally next Thursday, I'm going to Sedona. So I'm fucking hyped for that. That shit's going to be really fun. Oh, by the way, also, I don't know where you guys are located, like, on Earth, but tomorrow morning at, like, 4:30 before sunrise, there's going to be a triple conjunction, it's called, where it's going to look like the moon is going to be crescent, and it's going to look like a smiley face, because there's going to be 2 stars for eyes, and the moon, crescent moon, and it's literally going to look like a fucking big smiley face in the sky, and I'm going to wake up to see that shit. Did you know the brain is still alive for at least 3 minutes when you die? In that 3 minutes, several lifetimes can take place. I don't doubt that at all, bro. I don't doubt that one bit. Brain is still alive for... Wait, hold on. I wanna pick at what you just said. Your brain is still alive for at least 3 minutes when you die. So what does dying mean? What is it that dies and the brain is still alive? Are you talking about, like, your heart? Like, what do you mean? Your brain is still alive when you die. What do you mean? Like, wouldn't that be considered like you're not dead yet, People who have their heart stopped talk about a tunnel and a light. My teacher once did heart surgery. He talked that he saw a tunnel and a light. Yeah, man. This life is so fucking deep, bro. Like, we act like we understand it. We act like it's just black and white. Like, this is just what it is, man. It's just life. It's chemicals and molecules and science and physics, and it's just simple. Just another day existing. But, dude, like, when you see it in a certain way, when you look at it in a certain way, it's a fucking mystery. And we don't know what this is. We have speculations and theories and ideas and philosophies, but all of that goes oftentimes, like, it's in spite of our experiences. Like the experience of reality, like how a skeptic or an atheist can have an experience of God, the afterlife. You know what I mean? Your beliefs, reality doesn't care about your belief system towards it. You know what I mean? The center is everywhere and the circumference nowhere, aka now here. Yeah, kind of like a sphere. Monster Cole says, I'm back. Also going to turn on notification. And could you go live tomorrow? Maybe I will. I don't often go live randomly. I go live like every Thursday at 7 o'clock, like today. But maybe I will. Maybe. The heart stops. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I was going to say that about brain. Good point. This where my spot exists lately. Think I've been seeing glimpses of God. No one can tell if I'm laughing or weeping. I wonder myself. Sincerely, the great cosmic joke. What do you mean? Like you're just having like really intense mood swings and stuff? Is that what you're saying? The spirit is in the blood. I like that, man. I like the sound of that. Rebel Duster. I've never seen you in the chat, bro. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Monster Cole, I gotta go. Sorry. You're all good, homie. And again, thank you so much for the support, bro. That really means a lot. Cardiac death and brain death are defined differently. M. Doctor. That's really cool. That's really cool. I figured there was a difference between that, you know. Hey, Globe Geography. What's up, homie? How you doing? Dill, when the heart stops, is the brain still alive for a few minutes? I bet. I wouldn't be surprised. Not a few minutes, more like 20 to 30 seconds. Having never left the house, I continually found myself looking for the way home. What a fucking head trip this life. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's far out. That's a beautiful statement right there, inevitable. Just a Rumi quote. Oh, shit. Rumi's got some banger quotes, bro. I don't remember if it was Rumi or Kabir who said, it's the crack in your heart that allows the light to get in. The spirit is not in the blood, it is in the oxygen in the blood. What even is the spirit? What is this thing that we're locating in the blood? You can't, I don't think you can find the spirit. In the same way you can't, like, grab a thought. You know what I mean? You can't grab the spirit, The spirit is like this meta, transcendent energy that's coming through all this. It's what's animating us, Rumi, that's Rumi. He was the start of all things spirituality for me. That's so beautiful, Grace. I love Rumi so much. That one girl, Liv, says, hi, what's up, Liv? How you doing? It's so good to see you here. I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. The spirit. Yeah, what's another good Rumi quote? Lover, something like, oh, it's so beautiful. What is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. I spent my life looking for you, not knowing how blind that was. Lovers don't finally meet. They're in each other all along. Tired but good. How are you? I'm good. Hanging out on live, hanging with the homies, about to potentially boot some people from the chat. But yeah, I'm doing good. I love Thursdays. Thursdays are not only the end of the week for me, but also I get to go live on here, and I love it. It's fun. Hi, Mom. How you doing, Hussam Masri? Yeah, solo leveling is good. I watched first season so far. What is solo leveling? You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Yes, precisely. I love that. That's so beautiful. Dill says anime. What do you mean anime? What are you referring to there? I just subscribed, so I'll be here next Thursday. Wait, that one girl, Liv, I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. I feel like I've seen you on my lives before. But yeah, thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. What you think about speaking in tongue? I I think when there's really intense energy moving through you, it's kind of it can manifest spontaneously and like on its own accord, and it's like an expression of energy in the same way you tap your foot when you're really energetic and you have a lot of restlessness, or you like move around, or like it's like a stimming thing. I think when you're in like a very deep trance state, spontaneous glossolalia can manifest itself. You know what I mean? It's happened to me on like psychedelic experiences. See you, Matt. But yeah, it's happened on psychedelic experiences, and it's occasionally happened in like deep meditations and stuff. Is this a hipster? What do you mean? What do you mean, Husam Masri? Maybe, but I just started a YouTube channel. Oh, that's so dope. What do you post content about, Liv? Hey, what's up, Sunya TV? Sunya, that's cool. It sounds close to sunyata, the Buddhist term. Solo leveling is an anime. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know that, solo leveling. Ma'am, since you can't read. Oh no. Do I gotta boot you, Husam? Are you just gonna post like cringy ass like negative comments? Do you wanna join the others that have been banished from the chat? You do mushrooms. I have before. Not a lot, but I have. Psychedelic. Yeah, I figured he meant hippie as well. Yeah, I'm whatever you want to call me, bro. I have no control over what you think. Psychedelic experiences, interesting. Have had similar. Like what, John Jones? What kind of experiences have you had? Reza Taharizadeh. I like that. Hi, what's up, homie? What time is it? It is 7:37 in the evening for me right now. What time is it for you? Husam Masri, do you do mushrooms, bro? LSD changed my view of reality for sure. Very powerful. Yeah, same here, bro. LSD, I've probably had like 10 solid LSD experiences, and LSD absolutely changed my life through and through. LSD showed me that God is real, and that we are all God, and that everything is God, and it showed me, to put it simply, that I am not who I think I am, 0038 in Ireland. What is that? Like, is that 12? Is that 1? I'm sorry, I can't read that time really well. Yes, LSD, very powerful. Got me to quit smoking. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, see, exactly. Like Hasim or Husem, you say, nah, I have a life. But bro, people are out here absolutely transforming their lives with psychedelics. Sure, buddy. Did you find yourself too? Okay, I'm gonna block you, bro, because you're just a cringy negative. Go live your life elsewhere. All right, there we go. Husem is gone because he's just adding. But yeah, that's how it goes. Like YouTube is like up for grabs. Anybody that wants to come in comes in, and they can just drop their comments, and then eventually they get booted if it's cringy. You're good, bro. Just keep living. Yeah. It's funny, man. That's what I do. Eventually, if they keep, like, they can say one thing, but if it starts to, like, if they start having too good of a time just sitting there, like, adding all this hate to the chat, that's when I boot them. Dude, those comments were unnecessary, right? Oh, Liv, you said something up top, I think. I just started it today, and it's pretty much about anything right now. I need to find what I want to do with it. That's so cool. So, like, are you just kind of like vlogging your life and stuff? Like talking about life and like what inspires you? Here is 3 a.m. Hell yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn. Big time difference. Top 3 biggest turds you've seen. Go. All right. Moose shit up north at my camp. I don't know. I used to microdose LSD Monday through Friday after work for 3 weeks. Pink Floyd all the way. That's so dope, dude. Be quiet. I am sleeping. Amk. Amk. Yeah, I am right now. I'm actually editing one. That's so dope. That's so dope. I gotta check out. I want to check out your channel at some point. Oh shit! What the hell did I just do? How did I do that? Fucking technology, bro. Tater Tot says, "What's your dream?" Hey, Umami's back. What's good, homie? You found your way back. Tater Tot says, "What's your dream in life?" Well, my dream in life, first and foremost, is to develop a deeper and deeper connection to spirit, to be completely honest with you, to just maintain a solid, intact connection with, to me, what matters. You know what I mean? But as far as like my tangible, practical dream, I want to go full time serving and sharing through YouTube and offering other services as well, and hosting community events. And just my passion is sharing and teaching, and spirituality and self-transformation and those kinds of things. And my dream is to do that for a living, to not have to do it on the side while I'm busy doing my 9 to 5 to make a living. You know what I mean? I want to become completely I want to go full time with my passion. You know what I mean? Sorry for taking so long. No, you're all good. I'm just hanging out. You know how it goes on Thursdays. Thanks, man. Also, where'd the green screen come from? I don't know. I accidentally added it on here on the settings thing. Be content with self. Yeah, I feel that. You don't believe it, but it's true. The one and only Nicole. Are you subscribed? You pull up every week, homie. Every single week. You never fail. Later, Elf Lords. Great dream, North. Peace. What are you referring to there? Forget what I asked you. What are those black letters on your finger? They say in Hindi, they say Ram. R-A-M. Ram is a Hindu god. One that I have a very high love and honor for. And I just thought it would be cool to get him tattooed on my fingers. Like, and it's Ram is like a mantra, like Ram, Ram, Ram. You repeat it. So that's what the repetition is for, you know what I mean? Haha, anyone that does is stupid. Wait, do you believe in life after death? Oh, no way. People are crazy, bro. People are so far out. Anyone that believes in life after death is stupid. What a closed-minded perspective. It's shocking. Like, I don't going live on YouTube is such a beautiful way to like dip your toes into such a huge demographic of people. You know what I mean? I love the Hindus. Don't forget humility. Humility only brings goodness in life. I feel that, man. I feel that. Night Freak says, do you smoke weed? No, I used to. I used to smoke weed back in... I stopped in 2021. I was like a stoner for like 9 years. But then called it because I took a 3-day break. And then when I went back to it, it was just like so fucking strong. So I just kind of put it up. I see you in the other side. Ella9, yeah, right? Right? Yeah, how could people believe in life after death? How can I respect other people's beliefs? Yeah, that's the question to ask. Rather than saying, how could people believe in life after death? How can I respect other people's beliefs, you know? Because we don't know. It's what's stupid, Peter, is to think that you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what's stupid. I wouldn't use the word stupid. I would just say, like, ignorant. You know what I mean? Or innocent, you know? Everyone has their own beliefs, yeah. Exactly. And that's something that gets pointed out really good here on these YouTube lives. If you have a dream, chase it, or the dream is going to chase you back. If you have a chance, take it. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Don't chase a dream, man. Live it, bro. Live it. What are your guys' dreams? Drop in the chat what you aspire to. Where do you want to see your life go? If you could do what you want to do, what would it be? Have a beer, dude. Nah, I don't like alcohol that much. Oh, Peter, I don't think there is or isn't. Like there is or isn't life after death. Is that what you're saying? On a boat sailing away. When Newman, when you quit, didn't your brain come up with ideas? What do you mean, Newman? What are you referring to there? Like ideas about what? Neem Karoli Baba had a journal Ram Dass was talking about. He said when he opened it, it all said Ram, Ram, Ram from front to back. That is why I love Ram so much. Ram Dass, Neem Karoli Baba, those are the beings that introduced me to Hinduism. That's why I love it so much. It's why I got the beads and the Kali shirt and the Ram and fucking, you know what I mean? Like Hinduism is like my vehicle, you know, and Ram Dass was the cool cat that introduced me to Hinduism. Okay, so my thing is everyone has their own beliefs, but if you believe in something else, don't force your beliefs on other people. Exactly. Oh no, the one and only Nicole. Oh my god, I gotta remove you, homie. My thing is, yeah, I feel that. I want to make video games. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. I've had a vision of a video game idea before, but the reason I couldn't make it is because I don't know how to make video games, you know? But yeah, that's awesome, man. That's really cool. Astronaut, for real? I wished, but it was a long dead dream. Think about all the astronauts out there. Like, imagine they were kids and they're like, I want to be an astronaut. And there they are, fucking way up in space, killing it. Tater Tot says, hey, who's your hero in life? I don't know. I don't have a particular person that is like my hero, you know? I have a lot of heroes, Tater Tot. A lot of teachers, you know? The weed, did you feel better after? I didn't feel like better or worse when I stopped smoking weed. I just felt like I didn't need weed anymore, and I just kind of naturally let go of it. And it was kind of hard to let go of it at first because like it was my entire fucking personality for like 9 years of being a stoner. But yeah, I let go of it. I let go of it after a while, and the only hard part was having to become somebody who's not a stoner. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, I'm not a stoner anymore. I don't smoke. I don't hang out with the boys and smoke anymore, you know what I mean? I think it's a mystery, life after death. I was just saying what two people had said to me when they was in a coma. Yeah. Yeah. It is a mystery. I completely agree as well. Honestly, even if life after death isn't there, it is better for people to believe otherwise to live better as a society. Yeah, I feel that, kind of. I mean, whatever it takes to make you not be a dick, go with that. Whatever it takes for you to not create more pain and like separation and suffering and hatred and conflict, whatever it takes for you to do that, just do it up. I'm not gonna fight with you about it. You know what I mean? I want to be a cop. That's fucking sick. That's sick. You should totally do. That is completely possible. That is completely possible. How old do you live? I tried some Unreal Engine. Fuck yeah. I learned that I suck at coding. Yeah, coding isn't for the faint of heart, bro. No, I bet all of us here suck at coding unless we're literally like a coder. How crazy is the chat going right now? All right. I'm 16 right now. Oh, you got plenty of time. That's fucking... Is it something you're like actively pursuing right now? Authentic. How long are you clean from weed? Since I think that's what you're referring to. Since 2021. I wouldn't even call it like clean, you know. I just stopped smoking, you know. What do we got here? Um, would have loved a lecture where Ramdas, Alan Watts, Terrence McKenna sat together and chatted. Fucking A, man. Ramdas and Alan Watts were friends, by the way. And also, Ramdas and Terrence McKenna do have a chat together. Look it up. It's a good one. I want to pretend all the world's species and rewild the planet. Wait. Oh, protect? I think that's what you meant, yeah? You want to protect all the world's species and rewild the planet? I love the sound of that. God is my hero. Yeah, honestly, that's same. God is my hero, too. I just felt like that was like, you know what I mean? I was trying to think of something that, like, you know what I mean? I'm his hero in life. Yeah, umami is my hero. Yeah, that's like, when I accomplish something, I pray to you, umami. Just so I can protect the kids that's in my situation. What's your situation, Liv, right now? Hello, it is I, Phoenix the Fact Teller. Want a fact? I'm scared, Phoenix. What are you gonna say, homie? What are you gonna say? Am I gonna have to block you? Where was I? Weed is for losers. Oh no, dude. Oh no. I'm gonna pin that. Weed is for losers. There we go. You have my supporting words, girl. That's so sweet. Inyon, a Korean concept, refers to the belief that interactions between two people are influenced by past life connections. I don't doubt it at all. I feel that. I feel that. Like, that feeling of having just immediate, like, chemistry with somebody, or, like, I feel like all our deep, meaningful relationships and connections with people definitely, it's work that's being ironed out. You know what I mean? We had work to do. We, like, linked back up to get some shit done. You know what I mean? You don't find out shit when you die. No prize. How do you know that, Daniel Fior? How did you? You're a saint for knowing what happens when you die, dude. Like, you're the first person ever to know what happens when we die. So that's crazy. Weed doesn't make you a smackhead, Daniel Fior. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. He depending on what I find here down in the bottom. Max Curran, my 5MEO got canceled twice. What do you mean? You fucking, like, ordered it online or something? Yes, I'm in a junior police force academy, so it's very eye-opening. I bet it is. What is it you're learning right now? Like, what is it that's, like, so eye-opening to you? That's cool, man. I've tried it coding. I'd rather not do it. Yeah, same. I got to go. I wish you the best in life. Hope you accomplish your dreams. Thank you so much, Tater Tot. I hope you accomplish your dreams as well, my friend. Pin of shame. Yeah. Yeah. It is. I completely disagree with it. It's just such a far-fetched, closed-minded statement that I'd figure I'd just, like, put it on blast, you know? Like mental abuse, physical abuse, child neglect, stuff like that. And it breaks my heart. So I want to protect people. See, that's so beautiful, man. That's so beautiful. I feel like we all, like, when you think back to, like, being a kid in school, and everybody, and the teacher's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And all the kids are like, I want to be a veterinarian. I want to be a cop. I want to be a nurse. I want to be a doctor. It's like everybody, we as kids had this calling to serve. You know what I mean? And it's so beautiful seeing when we follow through with that calling, you know? Bro, give us the wisdom of the day. All right, don't take it from me. Let's take it from the Tao Te Ching. Here's the wisdom of the day. You ready? Wisdom of the day coming up. When people see things as beautiful, ugliness is created. When people see things as good, evil is created. Being and non-being produce each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short define each other. High and low oppose each other. Fore and aft follow each other. Therefore, the master can act without doing anything and teach without saying a word. Things come her way and she does not stop them. Things leave and she lets them go. She has without possessing and acts without any expectations. When her work is done, she takes no credit. That is why it will last forever. There you go, man. Lao Tzu said it, not me. Hey, man, hope all well. Where you at, man? CH Pablo, what's good, homie? How are you doing? Thank you so much. All is well, my friend, by the way. All is well. I hope you're well. I'm over in Maine right now, man. Where you at? Nah, the ceremony was canceled twice. Oh, shit, why? Why'd they cancel it? What's your view on Mahasamadhi? You ever had such an experience? Many of the yogis talk about being able to slow heartbeat and breath to the point of zero, super far out. So if I understand correctly, Mahasamadhi is, Jesus Christ, I got like a hair in my nose or some shit. Mahasamadhi is when you die. It's when you leave the body and you don't come back. So the body decays and returns back to nature. Mahasamadhi is like the great samadhi where you don't come back, you know what I mean? I'm not one to say that I've experienced samadhi or anything like that, but when you look at like what samadhi means particularly in Buddhism, samadhi means concentration. And it's not just like focusing on one thing. That's kind of the idea of it, but more so what it means is it's a concentration of awareness where the reason you focus on something is to cultivate concentration, to cultivate samadhi. And when you focus to a deep enough extent, the state of samadhi begins to grow, where, you know, in Ashtanga yoga there's something called pratyahara, which is when the senses withdraw back into themselves, where okay, so this is a really far out example. You know how you can be like in a room and a clock is ticking, but you're not hearing it because you're like reading? You're reading a book and the clock is ticking, but you don't hear the clock ticking because you're reading. That is an example of pratyahara, where the senses of hearing have withdrew into themselves. So you're not hearing it. The sound of the clock is still happening, but you're not actively listening because you're so absorbed, concentrated, samadhi in the book that the hearing faculty has withdrawn into itself because there's no need for it to be just out active receiving all this stimulation. So in my understanding, samadhi is when the eyes, the ears, the mouth, the body, the mind, the senses withdraw completely into themselves. So the entire universe is still happening, but you're not like seeking it out and experiencing it. You're in a state of sort of like neutrality, you know? And I've experienced that's a long-winded way of answering your question, Inevitable, but I've experienced like low levels of that, I would say. What's going on here? I just found this channel and oh my goodness, I love how down to earth you are. JJ, thank you so much, bro. That means the world to me. I love your positivity. And dude, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it, man. I post content every week. It's my passion. I love it so much. And yeah, I go live on YouTube every Thursday and just hang out and talk with the homies, man. So welcome. And I'm so glad you found your way here, man. That one girl Liv said, one thing that they're teaching me right now is that some people have a bad day, but it doesn't mean they're a bad person and stuff like that. So it's a very amazing experience. That's so beautiful, man. That's so beautiful. Like, I didn't know that kind of stuff. That kind of wisdom and insight was being taught in police academies, man. That's so beautiful. Bro, you are the archetype of chill with stream. Great wisdom. Thank you, bro. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. It takes one to know one, homie. She got sick, bro, twice. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do because she's having surgery or something. Jesus Christ. This is your shaman you're talking about? Liv and Umami, I love you guys sharing the love together. I feel like if I climbed a huge mountain, I'd find you there just chilling, giving me advice on life. That's funny. No, I'm actually at sea level. I'm at sea level right now. Isn't concentration different from awareness? Yes, but what concentration does is it gathers awareness on a particular point. That's why when you're instructed to meditate, you're told to focus on your breath or focus on a particular point of your body or focus on a mantra, Ram, 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 Ram. The idea is concentration and the best way to do that is through repetition. You focus on a thought or focus on breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. When your consciousness and awareness is tuned to that point of focus alone, that's when you start going into what's in Ashtanga yoga is called dhyana, a state of meditation, which is kind of like a state of unity between you and the object of concentration. You know what I mean? But yeah, concentration, I would say, is different than awareness. That one girl, Liv, is the coolest person here. Good luck in reaching your dream. I believe in you. Umami, you got such good vibes, homie. I love you so much. So sweet. Okay, Medium Coffee says, let's say you didn't succeed in whatever. Would you be okay with everyone around you failing except you for a pseudo... Wait, hold on. Let's say you didn't succeed in whatever. Would you be okay with everyone around you failing except you for a pseudo victory? What are you saying? Like, would I be okay if I, accomplished what I wanted and no one else around me did? What exactly are you saying there, Medium Coffee? Sounds like an interesting question. All right. She serves Bufo. There's no shamanism in the realm of Bufo. Oh, really? So she's just like a server? That's interesting. What would she be called? Thanks, I hope it does too, and you're cool too, mate. I hope your dreams come true in life. That's so sweet. I love your guys' positivity. We need much more of it in this world. I absolutely am enjoying it. I'm going to look into that video. This is what toxic behavior looks like, because, people have hidden bad vibes, because not everyone is just, vibey. Yeah, dude, not everybody's vibey, and a lot of people are toxic as fuck. And if you don't know what it looks like, you may go in and try to fix them. You might try to love them into treating you right. You may think their toxic behavior is actually a reflection that you need to do better. You're not doing good enough. They're abusing you, they're criticizing you, they're making fun of you, they're putting you down, they're manipulating you because you are not doing good enough. So you're the one that needs to work on yourself. So it is so fucking critical to be able to pinpoint what it's so important to be able to pinpoint what toxic behavior looks like. It might seem obvious at first glance, like obviously that's toxic behavior or whatever, but a lot of it goes unchecked. And a lot of us, like in our relationships, we just let shit slide left and right, all in the name of I love them. There's a lot of toxic behavior that we don't acknowledge, you know what I mean? So that means it limits the mind, so the mind is not free. Well, it's not like concentrating on the breath is being forced upon you. You're willfully choosing to focus on the breath. And it's just by nature, as a natural result of focus, that other things fall away. In psychology, it's called floodlight awareness and spotlight awareness. Floodlight is like all over the place, kind of like how we are right now. We're not particularly focused on one thing. We're kind of just hanging out, But if you were to focus on your breath, you sit down and focus on the feeling of your stomach rising and falling and rising and falling, and you stay with it. Your mind is going to try to grab you in all these directions, but when you stay with it, your mind will naturally begin to sort of collapse into that point of focus. And then eventually, when you do a good job, or let's just say you're graced with the effect, what happens is all that's going on is rising, falling, rising, falling. No other thoughts, no self, no suffering, no pain, no I'm focusing on my breath, no I wonder if it's working, no, it all falls away. It's all just you and the breath, rising, falling. And that, when you experience that, that's when people start to get the idea of what meditation is about. That's when you come out of that and you're like, holy shit, it worked. Like, it actually works. Because in that state of absorption, with the focal point of awareness on the point of focus, there's peace and quiet. It's kind of like sleeping in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Like deep sleep. It's just, but it's a different quality of peace than deep sleep, where it's an alertness. It's an alertness. It's like foundational, and you'll only know what I'm talking about when you experience it. You know. Also, that pinned comment is so dorky. Oh my god, I know. I need to get rid of that. I need to find a better comment to pin here. Bye, Fredward, Spaghettward. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm down at the bottom of the chat. Umami, I see your chat. All right. Can you see me? Are you live? I don't think it's live. Yes, it's live. Like Umami said, I was just reading previous chats. Some of the chats are like really, they're worth investing into. Honestly, I feel like it'd be kind of boring if I just blew through every statement you guys made, you know what I mean? All right, what's going on in the chat? Let's see here. All right, so Medium Coffee says, so here is an example. Instead of finding $20, everyone around you loses $20. So in some crazy technicality, you are ahead $20 on everyone else. Extrapolate that example to life goals. So if everybody else gets fucked over, but I don't, am I going to celebrate that? Is that what you're asking? Energy flows where attention goes. Direct gaze upwards at the bird eye, third eye. One pointed awareness, no reference. Can you wait till your mud is settled? Love that. Yeah, man. Focusing on the ajna. That shit's far out. This chat is so wholesome. I love it. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you've been here for the past like hour or at least like 40 minutes or so, I was talking about how in the beginning, it's a bit of a rocky start. Like it's kind of like spotty and quiet and all over the place. And it takes a second for the OGs to pull up and the new people to come in and see what the vibe is about. And for the energy to sort of like build itself and establish itself. And then we all kind of fall into this groove and we just go, you know what I mean? And it's so funny, dude, because once that vibe is established, then all the cringy shit that comes into the chat is like we weed it out. We weed it out, you know what I mean? They weed themselves out, you know? Okay, Umami's getting the new pinned chat because I don't like the one that I have pinned. That's very sure. Oh no, TP. See you later, brother. Chase, are you still here, homie? Okay, good. I like the way you talk, boy. Thank you, bro. I found you. I'm here and present in the moment with you now, Chase. Some message is just wild, and what can you do but laugh at it? Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. That's basically what I do. It's when it gets spammy, when they start spamming in it. You know what I mean? Like, that's when it gets weird. Yeah, TP was gross. Oh, my God. Did he say other crazy shit? I don't know. I don't even mind. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Do you think that's the way it is? Marcus AMN says, hello, Shaman. What's good, homie? How you doing? I recognize you from a couple lives ago. It's good to see you, man. Medium Coffee says, I am asking if it is okay to celebrate that. After all, it wasn't you who fucked everyone over, but doesn't celebrating that bad karma? Why would I celebrate? I mean, I would be glad and honor the fact that I wasn't fucked over, but I'm not gonna like celebrate, like, woo, I'm the only one that didn't get fucked over. You know what I mean? But to honor and be grateful for the fact that you didn't get fucked over, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Dylan Bledsoe says, shout out Josiah, please, I'm begging you. Bro, I don't know how long I've been here, but I'm enjoying the wholesomeness. Oh my God, I am too. I love it so much. You guys build the vibe, by the way. You guys build the vibe. I told y'all I'm his hero in life. Yeah. Yeah. See? This is what I'm talking about. Now I'm down at the bottom of the chat, and there ain't nothing going on. So I'm gonna scroll back up and see what else is going on up here. Okay, Shadow Monarch said, I can see that, but I also see the opposite of it. When you concentrate, there is a distraction, but I feel awareness has no distraction in it. I can also see the opposite side of it. When you concentrate, then there is distraction. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. When you don't have a focal point in mind, you can't be distracted, because distraction implies that there's something you're trying not to be distracted from. And that's just kind of how duality works. You know what I mean? But I feel awareness has no distraction in it. Yeah, like awareness itself doesn't have distraction in it, but the mind, the thing that awareness gets pulled into, definitely gets distracted. Go sit down and try to meditate. You know what I mean? Your awareness is going to watch your mind getting distracted. You know, so I guess in a way you could say it's like the mind plays the game of focusing on the breath so that the awareness that's being shined through the mind becomes singular. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I agree. I don't think there's distraction in innate awareness. You know what I mean? My son said you're cool a million times. That's so funny, man. I thought you were trolling at first, but honestly, that's really wholesome. That's sweet. It's wonderful to see you. You're going to go so far. Grace, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, he scrolled up again, but I think your son is cool too. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now, Umami. So I got an exotic question. What is your soul song? A song that you can just play and just never get tired of. For me, it's Hey There Delilah by Plain White Tees. My soul song... Okay, right now, my soul song is Martin by Ben Bomer, a German electronic artist. I am not okay with myself. I don't know what I should do. Maybe I should try breath work. Well, let's talk about it a little bit, Peter. If you're open to sharing what's going on, I would love to hear about, what do you mean you're not okay with yourself? Like articulate a little deeper on that. What do you mean about that? Umami, he just asked me, where do you live? Oh, you're talking about your son. So you're a guru who's white. Isn't that racist? It's Youre, by the way, in that context, Faz has. I'm not a guru, but also a guru isn't determined by their ethnicity, I don't think. Not in my opinion. Mine is Change in Your Name by Nori. I need to look some of these songs up, man. Skio, hey, what's good, Skio? I forgot your name, man, but I know who you are. It's good to see you, man. I'm very good, hanging out on live. I hope you've had a good week, man. It's really good to see you here in the chat again. Kidding, just messing with you. Yeah, that's funny. Brush your hair, hippie. I did, bro. I did, man. Where are you from, too? I am from Maine, Dylan. Where are you from, homie? Tell him all Moroccan people think he's cool. What's it like in Morocco, Umami? Simo, be nice. I know. He's probably just being silly. Safety Dance by the Men Without Hats. What a good name. Oh my goodness, first overseas person he's talked to. Dylan, that's so sweet, man. That's so wholesome. You got your son on here and he's excited about what's going on in the chat. That's so sweet. Well, I'm gonna go hang with my buds. See you all around. Stay safe, Shaman. Thank you so much, homie. Thank you for pulling in. Live, zip it. Hey, Simo. You zip it, bro. I'll fucking boot your ass. Yeah, see, yeah, no hate. I'm just messing around. No, you're good, homie. You're good. Oh, I'm so sorry, Simo. Simo, you aight. That's so funny. I think the tribal singing of Baka people really touches my soul. I gotta check that shit out. All right, Peter. Okay, you did touch on it deeper. I get worried about various things. My skin looks bad, but it seems to clear up when I run. I have some bad habits. So when you talk about your skin looking bad, does that mean you're like insecure? Like you're afraid of what other people are going to think of you? Is that what you're referring to? And what are some of your bad habits? If you don't like him, don't be on here. Yeah, I know. I feel that, Liv. That's what I'm saying. People come into the chat and just be hating, but like hanging out for some reason. Thanks for the answer. Maine is far from Texas. Is that where you're at, Dylan? You're up in or down in Texas, rather. No, you're good, Simo. Simo, yeah. Let's all head into the desert and experience a mirage together. That will spectacle. That will be a spectacle. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, man. It's yeah, chill vibe, man. What do you mean Faz has? Longview, Texas. Fuck yeah, man. I don't know that spot. Where's it at? Northeast, southwest, central. The weather here is good, not hot nor cold. The skies are bright blue and the plants are green and colorful. The buildings aren't so tall and don't hide the sky. The night sky is clear to stargaze. That's awesome. What a beautiful description of it too. That's awesome. Morocco. Do you smoke weed, Umami? Morocco makes some crazy hash, and that's what I do for a living. I make hash. I'm a hash maker. I live in Georgia, man. Nice. I'm really excited. Next Thursday, I'm going to fucking Sedona, and I'm really excited. Smoking cigarettes. I often do nothing because I overwork myself exercising and lay down because of my back hurts. Well, cut back on the exercising, man. If you're exercising so much that your back hurts, you gotta chill out a little bit, bro. And as far as like the smoking cigarettes thing, you'll give it up when you're fed up with enough. You know, nobody can coerce you into, hey man, stop smoking cigarettes. You know, you'll stop smoking cigarettes when you're so sick of fucking being addicted to it that you stop. You know what I mean? And you have the power. Literally, we have the power to stop. You right now can put cigarettes down and never fucking touch them again. But there's a story you're telling yourself about, oh, I'm so addicted that it'd be so hard and it's going to suck and you're going to feel that craving, that stuff that pulls you back to it. But it's a passing feeling. And if your determination to not smoking anymore outweighs the feelings of withdrawal and the feelings of wanting a cigarette and the story you're telling yourself that you're addicted to them, then it will go away. It will go away. Just quit cold turkey. That's what I did with vaping. Fucking a year ago in February, my lung collapsed. And I'd been vaping nicotine since I was 16 years old. I was completely addicted. And when I found out my lung collapsed, I went to the hospital or the walk-in and was like, yo, what the hell's going on? I feel like this weird shit in my chest. They x-rayed me and found out my lung was collapsed. And they said, your lung is collapsed. You need to go to the ER. This can be serious. And when I heard that, I was like, all right, I'm done smoking. I'm done vaping. Like, my lung is collapsed. I don't know if it was from vaping, but nevertheless, why would I keep vaping when when I'm literally, my life is in danger, you know? So I was like, that was good enough incentive to stop. And I just stopped cold turkey, Shadow Monarch. And I did a lot of research on it because obviously I was afraid of the quitting and the withdrawals and wanting it and craving it. But I lasered my focus, my attention on studying addiction to nicotine and how to stop and good techniques and stuff. And the guy that I was watching was talking about cold turkey. That's with as at least with concerning nicotine, that's the way to go. Tapering, weaning off of it, you're just prolonging your withdrawal symptoms. You're gonna make yourself want it for longer. If you just stop, it's gonna suck for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, but then it's gonna ease up, and it's gonna keep easing up. And like the example he gave was the withdrawals you're feeling are literally your nicotinic receptors, the things that, like, when you smoke so much nicotine, your brain and body develops more nicotine receptors to be able to receive all that constant nicotine. And when you stop, there's no need for those receptors to be there. So the receptors starve first. And that withdrawal shit you're feeling is literally you getting better. You know? So you start to see that the withdrawals are like a good sign. You know? I only smoked, Umami said, I only smoked cigarettes once in my life. I was like 15. I was a depressed teen that hates life. You know, teenagers, yeah. But I didn't let myself get carried away and left it. Good. I feel you. I never smoked cigarettes. Back when I smoked weed, I would put tobacco on top of my bong rips when I'd take a hit off my bong. That was fun. But yeah, I don't smoke nicotine or I don't do that anymore. I don't smoke tobacco or nicotine anymore. I do occasionally use hape, which is a ceremonial tobacco snuff. And I can say right now that shit has worked wonders with my relationship to tobacco, where it's not a head buzz. It's not like I'm just getting a rush, you know? It's a deep meditative experience, you know? How to get a PhD in biosciences in top global universities. I have no idea, Basker Paul. The vape did it. Dylan, I don't know if the vape is what caused it, but to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. I had what's called a spontaneous lung collapse, meaning there isn't an acute cause. They don't know what caused it. But I think it was maybe vaping for the years that I did. I should call it a night, man. I wish I didn't have university tomorrow. I'd stay, but I have to sleep. Thanks for the vibes again. I love you and have a good night, everyone. I love you too, Umami. Thank you so much for pulling up. I always love your energy, and I hope to see you next Thursday. So yeah, thank you for swinging by. So then people should ask, why doesn't the mind see the danger of its bad habits? There's something preventing it from seeing danger. I think it disregards the danger, Shadow. I think it just says, well, whatever. It feels good. We outweigh the danger with immediate gratification. That's the case with all toxic bad habits. We get an immediate emotional payoff, and we say this is better than the detrimental effects, but little do we know the detrimental effects are indeed worse. I was vaping since I was 12, and now I've cut back a lot, but I can't quit yet. But I'm trying to right now. You will definitely be able to stop. Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, you guys can stop. You literally can stop. It's a matter of when you're ready. If you're not ready, you're going to keep ripping that thing. You know what I mean? And if it doesn't, once it bothers you enough, you'll stop. Once you have great enough incentive to stop, you will stop. Without a problem, too. It will make complete sense. You know? Like, if you could see in front of you how many more rips off your vape until you die from vaping, if, like, let's just theoretically, you'd stop vaping right now. you would see that would give you a good enough reason to stop. And you wouldn't give a shit about the withdrawal symptoms because you don't want to fucking die, you know? That's literally was me with my collapsed lung. I was like, "Oh, I don't want to die. I'm not going to keep inhaling this fucking synthetic vape smoke for a little head buzz. So I'm going to just stop." You know what I mean? Darth Margus, that's the oldest one in the book, bro. I see that in almost every live, homie. Mitzarin, Shaman, how everyone tonight? Oh, what's up, homie? How you doing, man? I don't recognize you, but you got the vibes of somebody that's like been here before, man. Darth Margus, yeah. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Weird, my normal account's not on this device, but Robert here. Wait, I think I recognize you, Robert. Yeah. I think I recognize you. Geezer said, I'm addicted to weed and tobacco. Yeah, I was too, bro. I was too. I feel you. My name is Josiah. I hope you have a good time. Bye. I let my son say that. We're out. That's so sweet, dude. That's so sweet. Much love to you, Dylan. Thank you for swinging by, man. Hopefully I'll see you next Thursday. Good night, Pookie. Sleep well. That's so funny. What's going on here? Hey, Heath Ledger from Temu. Damn, is that a compliment? Do you have a bong? Dude, if I showed you... First of all, I don't smoke weed anymore. But yeah, I have a shitload of bongs. I have probably like $1,000 in bongs, to be completely honest. Oh no, the negative comments slowly returning. Right, dude. It's no big deal, dude. It's whatever. Like, and the it'll come in waves. You know what I mean? Like, because it'll like, I don't know how it works. Like, it's like the live gets recommended to people randomly, you know what I mean? And that's when you get the random influxes in haters, you know? What do you mean, Shadow? Liv, there were a couple like cringy comments up above. And that was what he was referring to, is the cringy comments coming back. Never use one of them bongs. Does it affect you differently compared to joints? I mean, you get high regardless, but I liked bongs because it's like all at once. And I just loved the head rush of it and the way it hits, and also the artisanal vibe of like hitting a really clean bong with clean water, and you can have beautiful glass pieces. And that was like my ritualistic way to smoke weed, was ripping bongs, you know what I mean? Love from India. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, India. I mean, Andy. Andia. It's so good to see you, man. How you doing? Oh, I thought he meant like negative. Yeah, he kind of did. He kind of did. Yeah, now we're just hanging out in the moment, guys. What's up? Do you guys have any questions or anything? Any questions you have about anything that you feel inclined to drop in the chat? I would love to hear it. It's beautiful talking points, and yeah, beautiful discourse for all of us. I thought he meant negative bullying comments. Hey, what's up, Baruch? How you doing, bro? It's so good to see you, man. Welcome back. Salutations. That's cool. I like the font. I don't really consume weed very much. Maybe one time in a few months, and it fucks me up. I don't know why people like it. I can't even stand still when I smoke that shit. Yeah, for me, yeah, it's really strong for me. That's how weed is for me. It's very powerful now. And honestly, I like it that way. I like it that way because it's not something I just abuse and use habitually. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't even really smoke weed, and every single time I do, I go on like a fucking mental journey. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on Carl Jung? He had so much wisdom. I really appreciate Carl Jung. I haven't researched him in any great detail or even listened to him much, but he has some beautiful frameworks of the human mind that he offered, you know, and I appreciate him a lot. I appreciate him a lot. I like that. I see this clip. I've seen this one clip of him. He was asked if he believes in God, and he said, "I don't have to believe in God because I know. I know God." And I thought that was so beautiful. Do you practice non-duality at all? Not. I don't practice it. I don't practice it. Non-duality is something that I've seen. I've had like direct insight into. I think, like, I've felt the energy of the non-dual quality of existence, and it's definitely something I appreciate and consider. But I don't. It's not like my cardinal practice. You know what I mean? People are going crazy with non-duality these days, man. When you stop smoking regularly, it hits you hard. Yeah, for real, for real. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sign off. See you guys. Love y'all, and remember, y'all are amazing. That's so sweet, Liv. Thank you so much for the beautiful vibes, and I really hope to see you next Thursday. That's so sweet. It certainly has a calming effect, but it makes me feel like I'll throw up. I can't relate to that part. Do you like my font? Please tell me. Salutations, salutations. I love your font, man. It's killer. It's awesome. We got 11 people in the chat. Don't leave. What do you mean don't leave? Yeah, Liv, thank you so much for the love and the sweetness and the good vibes. You and Umami have killer vibes. How many of you in here in this chat right now have never been here before? How many of you, this is your first ever time being on one of my live streams? See, Gorilla Man, that's so unoriginal, brother. Me, anti-art. Say it one more time, brother, and you're out. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I go live every Thursday. Just hang out with the homies. It's really fun. It's really fun. Are you guys associated with? Yeah, no one reads it. I wonder why, Gorilla. I wonder why, bro. Look at what you're saying, bro. You know how much I see that comment on my lives. All right. I was here 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. You have good advice about YouTube. Are you the one, Fresh Baked Tots? Are you the one that's trying to make a YouTube channel? I think. Can you say my friend Frosty is a bum? There you go. I said it. Make me mod. I'll take care of these idiots. No, I can do it. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out as I go. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, that'd be me. That's so cool. So, Fresh Baked Tots, what are you making a YouTube channel about, homie? Were you the one? Yeah. What's your channel gonna be about? For real. Yeah, whoever else here, this is your first ever live stream with me. Welcome. It's so cool that you're here. I go live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and oh, come on. It's all the same washed up jokes every single time, man. Every single time. I didn't get to do eggs this easier. I don't know what you're saying there, Auntie, but cool thoughts, man. Facilitating, I think. I'm not sure. More a gut or universal intuition. Same thing brought me here. When you say facilitating, what are you referring to? Like being a teacher of some sort? Dude, it's spring right now, and I can hear the peepers outside. And it's so beautiful. Oh, I didn't get to do eggs this Easter. Bro, I didn't even celebrate Easter this year, now that I think about it. I acknowledged the fact that it was Easter, but my family was traveling, and that's who I'd like go and hang out and celebrate with. So, yeah, I didn't do shit for Easter. I'm right there with you, bro. What dimension did you just enter there, bro? What do you mean, Shadow? What are you referring to? You're referring to the chat? Chat's a little quiet. I have a rule on my lives where when the chat dies, I read. Oh, that green screen thing. Yeah, I was fucking around, dude. Look at this. Boom. Whoa, look at that. That was a picture I took yesterday. Isn't that cool? Shit, dude. I could do like a thumbnail of my face. Look at that. Let's go. Shit, dude. Hope you're enjoying life, man. Fuck yeah. Young Games. Oh, I remember. Yeah. What's up, dude? I didn't know you were still here, man. All right, I'm getting rid of I'm getting rid of this. Oh, yeah, I am enjoying life, Young Games. How are you doing, man? How are you? Baruch, hey, what's good? Baruch still here. What's up? I will be making videos about whatever comes impromptu, likely things teaching people to reconnect with themselves. That's so fucking beautiful, man. That's so beautiful. Yeah, man, if you have any questions about YouTube, that's something I've been learning a great deal about right now. And I'm sure you're doing all due research that you need to be doing right now. But yeah, man, it's something I've been learning a lot about recently. Like this fresh baked tots, this right here is so beautiful to me. Where it was, I think, like this is my 13th episode of my Thursday night lives, and that's 13 weeks. So 13 weeks ago, I made the commitment to go live on YouTube every single week. You know, and at first it was really scary. Like I set up my phone and I'm like, oh God, like I'm fucking live on YouTube. You know, and then the hate comments, and I get all insecure and scared, and it's been such a journey, bro, and I love it, and I get to link up with you guys and meet beautiful people, and I meet new people, and then every week the people will come back, and you guys, we all link back up, and it's just so fun, just talking about self-transformation and being a better person and working on ourselves, you know, and having fun and doing random shit, you know, just kicking it. I don't know how many of you would be interested, but I'm doing a community meet and greet. It's going to be a private Zoom session on May 12th, where it's going to be like this, but no cringy, stupid comments, no random people. It's going to be private invites, and we'll get to hang out and talk and meet kind of face to face if you want to, like turn your camera on, and we'll hang out and we'll talk and we'll get to know each other, and we'll do like a Q&A session, and at the end I'll do like a guided meditation, and it'll be really, really beautiful, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I learn by teaching. Seems to be a theme throughout uni. And before, I learned best by tutoring. I am on this awakening path, and it hit me yesterday that the YouTube thing would be teaching as I experience it. I put in for that in a thing Sunday. Wait, what do you mean for a thing Sunday? What are you referring to? Also, mad respect that you faced all the bullshit and kept doing this. Bro, that's the only way. I'll tell you right now, you're going to start uploading videos, and you're not going to get the views that you want, and you're not going to get the likes that you want, and people are going to make fun of you. People are going to say, who are you for fucking sharing that? You don't know this. They'll make fun of you. You see it all. If you hang out for just one of my live streams, there are so many people that make fun of me and say I'm a loser and I'm a hippie and I don't know what I'm talking about and I'm full of shit and I'm just a druggie and I'm a cult leader, and on and on and on and on. People just hating. But you know, that hating is a sign of polarization, where you're being authentic to you, and that pisses people off. It inspires certain people, and pisses other people off, and the people it inspires will stick around and support and love and come back and hang out. But the people that it pisses off, they'll make fun of you, and then they'll eventually just weed themselves out, because they don't have, they'll find something more pathetic to do than to just hate on you. You know what I mean? Throughout uni and before, I learned best by tutoring. What is that? What is uni? Living the dream. Nightmares are still dreams. Oh my gosh, Young Games, bro. There's a guy at work that anytime I see him, I'm like, "How you doing, man?" And he's like, "Living the dream." And I'm always like, "Oh yeah? Like, are you? Are you being serious? Or are you just saying that? Are you just saying that? You know what I mean? We can go to space, bro. I've never been there. I'd love to go to space, man. Oh, dude, I should start downloading photos that I can use as backdrops on here. That would be fun. Oh, shit. Look at this. Whoa. Let's go. That's kind of sick. This was at Alex Gray's museum in New York. Specifically the May. Oh, Fresh Baked Tots. Are you the one that has a session booked with me this Sunday? This coming Sunday? No shit. Is that you? Specifically the May 11th and your extra coaching endeavor. Why I made a commitment to pop in tonight. Yeah. Clear me up on what you're referring to there. May 12th is the community meet and greet Zoom session. But what do you mean May 11th? What's happening on May 11th? Yes, Fresh Baked Tots. Yes, bro. Yes, I can't wait to talk with you, man. I can't wait to talk with you. I haven't checked out your form yet on Typeform that you filled out, but I'm looking forward to it, man, and it's going to be a very good time. It's going to be a very good time, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. Like, I haven't slept in 2 days, busy nights. Uni being college. I'm going for a PhD, harder classes. I would fail them if I didn't tutor for them. Damn, dude. That's really cool you're going for a PhD, and I can tell you right now that will take you a long way when it comes to like what we're doing, like coaching. If you started coaching but you were able to show that you have a PhD, that's huge, bro. That's huge. Shadow Monarch, you do teachings? Yeah, dude. Right now I'm running a beta coaching program where I'm doing free sessions with people. I'm doing 10 free sessions, and I think I have like 5 left. But it's a way for me to, first of all, just offer that service of coaching and share with you guys my service, you know what I mean? But also to like familiarize myself with how I want to run them, and it's kind of like it's still an in the process building thing, you know what I mean? Trump 2028. See, Shadow Monarch. See, this is an example of the live being thrown into the cycle of the algorithm again, where it just brings random people in again. But yeah, Shadow Monarch, if you want to hang out for an hour, bro, don't be shy, bro. Book a session. I'd love to talk with you about some shit. Even if we just talk about it doesn't even have to be like a coaching session. Like just talking, because you were offering some really good questions earlier about the meditation and that kind of stuff, and I think we were talking a little bit about God earlier, but yeah, that would be fun, man. But yeah, Robert, I'm looking forward to it, homie. Hey, Skio, you're still here, homie. As for the updates on my end, I feel great after the days since we last had that call. I don't dwell too much with my emotions, unlike before, and I think I'm going well in life. Well, homie, that is so fucking beautiful to hear. That is so amazing. You're not dwelling with the emotions. I don't dwell too much with my emotions, unlike before. Oh, that's so beautiful, man. I'm so glad that call was able to shed some light and ease some of the tension of what you had going on, man, and that's what it's all about, you know what I mean? And I know you said that the price point is a little rough for you, but man, don't be shy. And I'm also offering like membership programs on YouTube now, which is a way different price point, where you can get like percentages off of the sessions. But yeah, I'd love to chat with you again, man. And just hearing that you're doing better, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Yeah, just listening. That's cool, man. What's your... Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I was going to ask you your name, but I don't know if you'd want to share that in the chat. There we go. Marketing, baby. Yes, dude. You were the one that was telling me fucking some marketing tips. Yeah, dude. I added some membership options where there's a certain... Kind of like you were saying about, like, Patreon. Like, there's a certain... option I gave where if you sign up to that, you get like 25% off every single session. And then the highest option, you get 2 free sessions every single month. You know what I mean? So I'm still feeling it out, man. I'm still figuring it out, you know? Sometimes I can get a little too deep when it comes to the mind and spirituality, so I think I'll pass, bro. Homie, I'm right there with you. Fucking A, talking about getting too deep, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. I spent the first, like, 4 years of my spiritual journey thinking I was literally losing my fucking mind. Like, talking about I don't exist, and I am God, and everything is God, and who am I, and what is life, and there is no time, and I was never born, I'll never die, and... Fucking, what are my thoughts, and what's the difference between a thought and reality? And I get deep too, bro. You know, and I've come into a much deeper sense of groundedness over the years. And funny enough, it kind of coincided with when I really cut back on taking psychedelics, because I was like rampantly tripping and taking psychedelics in the beginning, you know? Your ankle doing better for the hiking? Bro, it is. It is. It was my toe. It was my big toe. But yes, it's doing much better. But funny enough, another part of my foot, that same foot, is fucked up right now. And that's healing, but it'll be what it is, man. It'll be what it is. I'll just take it easy if I have to, you know what I mean? And yeah, the worries for the future is still healthy, and I'm not blabbling like if I should just study again or just continuing work. What do you mean? Like, are you talking about college, bro? The course that you're in right now? My spouse hurt her ankle. My bad. You're all good. You've got it though, dude. Enjoy the sights. Oh my god. You'll see it. I'm going to record a couple videos, at least a couple videos, while I'm in Sedona. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, man. That's going to be a blast. Yeah, Shadow Monarch, that's interesting what you said about getting a little too deep. Do you, like, deliberately avoid talking about, like, what makes you want to pass it up? Like, you don't want to talk about spirituality and shit because you can get, like, too deep, you know? Skio, yeah, the college course. If only they didn't promise us that we will be in a bachelor course. I think my present would have been much better. If only they didn't promise us that we will be in a bachelor. Wait, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I don't really get that. Like, you don't want to keep going with it? You want it to just be done and over with? Yeah, I think life has a way to guide through it, like how God has a promise for us. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like, dude, like, what you're experiencing right now, it's in retrospect that you'll see how it was functional in shaping you and getting you to that point. You know what I mean? Hey, Squirrel Sniper was good, bro. I love that one-liner. Greetings, beautiful souls from across the pond, but under the same skies. That's so beautiful. I'm gonna pin that. What's good, man? No, I wanted to study, but we are stuck in a 2-year course instead of 4. Well, can you take it again, dude? It seems like something that you can take more of it. I'm not in a PhD program yet, to clarify. I just did some professional conference presentations on imposter phenomenon and PTSD in Denver. applications in September if there are any open. Wow. Wow. Yeah, imposter syndrome. Far out, man. That's something. Fresh baked tots, that is something you will feel as a YouTuber. I feel it sometimes. The imposter syndrome is the feeling of like, who the fuck am I to be talking about this shit? You know what I mean? But your word is as good as any. You know what I mean? And you need to be heard. You deserve to be heard, you know, and what you have to offer is valuable. And the world needs to hear it, you know, and yeah, the imposter syndrome is definitely something that you like break through after a while, you know. Yeah, so sometimes what I say can feel like an attack on a person's belief, but it's never the intention, if you know what I mean. So I observe the way the convos go and either tone it down a bit or not talk. I talk about it at all. I feel you, Shadow Monarch. Like when we were engaging in that discourse earlier, I got the sense a little bit that you were being like devil's advocate. Like you were being like just combative, where if I said that looks red, you'd be like, no, that's blue. So is that kind of what you're talking about? I mean, if it's conducive to the conversation, that's one thing, like the disagreeing and stuff. But if you're like just deliberately attacking somebody's opinion, that's a whole other thing. We all have a piece of the puzzle. Fuck yeah, we do. Exactly. It's kind of a waste of time and a hassle, but I don't know. I need more advice from peeps if I should be studying more or just work. Skio, what would you do for work if you were to, when you stop the bachelor's? We all have a piece of the puzzle. That is absolutely true. I have more money. Skio, what are you referring to there? Holy shit, 5 more people just pulled up. What's up? That's your boy. How you doing, bub? And if I go study, I don't have a way to support myself. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that's so far out. I mean, aren't you put in a dorm while you study? Skio, do work you love. That's facts. Skio is going to coordinate the live events that I run. Like, say a person says they believe in something, and I ask, why do you believe in that? Then the person may feel like they are being attacked in some way. Well, that instance right there, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just like a sort of floppiness on their part. That you're just inquiring, man. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not the person to fold when you pry. That's what I love, dude. That's what philosophy is all about. Is going deeper and deeper and deeper. You know what I mean? The ironic part is that it's a job that's given to me instead the jobs I like. What? The studying is a job that's given to you? Is this a man or a woman? Jennifer Lord, tell me, what do you think I am? In the Philippines, we don't have a dorm, so my problem money-wise is the tuition. And they cost so much, like a bitch, yeah. Devin's a shaman. I am not a shaman. I'll tell you all that right now. Despicable. I am not a shaman. It's just my username. Northwood Shaman. Hey, look at this. Tao Te Ching. When people go hungry, the government's taxes are too high. When people become rebellious, the government has become too intrusive. When people begin to view death lightly, wealthy people have too much, which causes others to starve. Only those who do not cling to their life can save it. Do you believe in aliens? Yeah, definitely. LOL, and you shouted Jennifer Lord talk about crying out for help. Wait, what do you mean, Squirrel Sniper? Despicable. Do I really have a lisp, bro? S. No views, LOL. Much love, Devin. How you doing? Oh my god, homie, I'm doing good, bro. Kicking it on live. It's so good to see you again, man. How are you doing? I don't know if you were here last week, bro, but I hope you had an amazing week. I hope things have been well for you. Skio. Everything I have is given to me. It's not something that I wanted to have. So I'm having a problem as well as to, do I deserve this, or should I chart my path in life and work? It's given to me. It's not something I wanted to have. So. Well, is what you're being given something you don't want? Is that? It's not something that I wanted to have. Is it not something that's helping you? Is what you're being given something that's not helping you? Yeah, Sogo Hotel, it's so good to see you, man. Shout out Boglins. What's up, Zen? What's going on, bro? I think you would be ignorant if you assumed only this one planet had life. Very small point of view, in my opinion. No offense, intendee. Yeah, I kind of agree. Jennifer Lord. Give me something good. Give me a good comment. Give me a good comment, and I'll acknowledge it. If it's not a good comment, you're getting booted. I'm just kidding. I won't boot you, but I might skip over it. I'm giving you gold, Jerry. That's kind of funny. You're adding some comedic sense. Kirsten Harrison says hi. What's up, Kirsty? How you doing? It's so good to see you. Welcome to my live. It is helping, but I'm wondering if I even deserve it. It's like I have the good side of life, and I question why I got everything I needed in a snap. You deserve it. If you have it, man, you deserve it. You deserve it, man. Don't sabotage your way out of it, man. What makes you think you don't deserve it? Hello, shaman. Where do I get the drugs? I'm sober, bro. I've never done a drug in my life. So happy I made it to another live. Let's go. What's up? Tanner, right? What's good, man? It's good to see you, bro. Not for yoy. For me. I have a question. Let's go, Jennifer. Let's hear that question. This question might determine if you get kicked or not, so be wary. I have a very serious philosophy question. Oh, God. Oh, wait. What would you if... What would you if when you... Okay, he said yes, would go. There goes Ben Allen. Poor guy. I've got an ounce and 2 tabs. Let's do this, guys. You for real, Christian? Oh, Kirsty, I'm so good. Welcome to the live stream. I don't know if this is your first time, but yeah, welcome. I go live every Thursday on YouTube. And yeah, I post videos on YouTube talking about self-transformation and spirituality. And yeah, on these lives, we just hang out, talk about stuff. Sometimes the conversation gets a little weird, like it is right now. Jennifer Lord is, yeah, all right. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm gonna get rid of you. Yeah, Michael Doyle, what's good, bro? I'm sorry you had to pull up into weirdness. That's YouTube Lives for you. You were a lot more patient than I, Devin. I'm not going to be very tolerant of the nonsense. Imagine if I just got rip shit angry on a live. I start fucking slamming shit around and flipping out on somebody. No, you gotta not give them the energy. You gotta not give them the energy. And also, it's fun to have the power to boot them out of the chat. You know what I mean? I wish there was a sort of filter moderator, so if you were gonna make a stupid comment, it couldn't get put in. You know what I mean? Oh, look at Ben Allen. He's back. Isn't that crazy? No, you're peaceful. Kirsty said, where are you from? I'm from Maine, Kirsty. Where are you from? Friday mornings are my fave. Wait, Sogo, is it Friday morning for you, homie? Is that when you get to sit back and enjoy the lives? Ben is naughty spammer. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Devin Hulk mode engage. He'll probably be back, bro. With a yeah. Oh god. There he is again. Jeez, dude, that's crazy. Holy shit. How many accounts do these people have? That would be comedy. No, it would, dude. Imagine I get on live and then I get butt hurt and crash out. Just start fucking raging out. Let's wait for Ben Allen to come back and start dropping it again. Squirrel, I remember you. See, that's the other beautiful part right there, is when you guys start linking up with each other and recognize each other and getting closer. I dropped my thought in the chat above. Yeah, I'm going to go check it out right now. Sorry, Skio. I saw that. I just got bothered by the other guy. I don't have anything to prove to them. Like, I don't have their necessary skill set for work, and they just gave me the job like God giving me their blessing. Well, maybe that's what you're learning about right now, man, is how to do that work. You know what I mean? I don't have any... Wait, so where are you working right now? The place you're working is the place you feel like you don't deserve to be? Sogo, I'm in the future. Yeah, right, dude? 11 in Brisbane. Hell yeah. It's 9:02 where I'm at right now. Skio. Nah, man, you're good, bro. You're good. If they got you hired, you're obviously good enough. You know? I mean, are they telling you you're not doing good enough? I'm in Perth, Australia. It's 9 a.m. here. No shit, bro. That's crazy. I thought you were going to say it's like, damn, that's far out. You're literally 12 hours apart from me, bro. That's wild. Squirrel Sniper said, never argue with a stupid person. You know why? Why is it? I'd be happy to be your mod for Thursday night streams. How do I make you a moderator? Add as moderator? What? Really, bro? That sounds kind of fun. Hey, City Kitty said, hi, it's me again. What's up, City Kitty? How you doing? I vaguely remember you. What it do, Big Shaman? Northwood? It don't do much, brother. How are you? How are you, Zachary? Zachary. On my writing job before, yes. And I transferred to another department within the company. Are they telling you you're not doing good enough, Skio? Okay, so far. That's good, man. That's good. Thank you for pulling up, bro. We're just hanging out talking about random stuff at this point. Where are you, very generally, if you don't mind saying? Utah here. Utah is a fucking beautiful state. I went to Salt Lake City back in 2021. And, dude, that shit was gorgeous. I'm from Maine, by the way. I'm from Maine. This is a fun place. Yeah, it is fun, dude. I love it. I love it. Just hang out for a few hours, and talk about shit and ban cringy spammers. So what are we talking about? Well, we're kind of just talking about what the chat is talking about. You know, I often like to keep it oriented around, you know, spirituality and self-transformation and just getting to know each other, you know, but sometimes the chat gets a little derailed, you know, and we'll just start talking about whatever. And also, like, later on in the hours of the chat, like, we're kind of getting there now, you know, we're 2 hours deep. we'll start talking about random shit. You know what I mean? I just start like rapid fire responding to everything I see. Yeah, if you argue with a stupid person, you'll only get to their level and they will still win by experience. Yeah. Yep, exactly. That's what I literally just quoted that in my most recent video, Squirrel Sniper. Mark Twain said that. Don't argue with a stupid person because they'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. Ban me, please. I got you, Shay Thompson. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, dude, just hanging out, man. Yeah, dude, I talk about on my YouTube channel, aside from the live streams, that's the stuff I talk about is like spirituality and self-transformation and getting rid of limiting belief systems and just changing your life and living a positive life, you know, and the live streams are a way to just engage with you guys directly in the moment, where if you have any questions or you want to get to know each other and talk about shit, we can just hang out and talk, you know. Ask chat a question and see how we think real quick. All right. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean ask chat a question? Like, can I add a question? Shit. Now you got me thinking. The last time I was here, you were saying you were a couple weeks from watch hours needed for monetization. Came back to say, I hope you're making great progress. Becca, Wecca, I am monetized now. It literally just happened the other day, and I have finally been monetized on YouTube, and it's beautiful. It's so cool. It's so cool. Thank you for pulling up. That's so sweet, and thank you for dropping that comment. That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's been, I actually made a post today honoring all of you guys, all the subscribers and all the engagement and just the growth that's taken place over the past 4 months or so on the channel, you know, and yeah, it's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful journey. I think you can do yes or no polls. Yeah, I totally can. I totally can. All right, let's see. All right, I got one. Can I change? Yeah, whatever. All right, there we go. Can you guys see that? Congrats, Devin. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Oh, it's such an honor, homie. It's such an honor. All right, Skio, hold on. I'm pulling up to your comment, bro. Here, let me list down my jobs in the company. As a writer, I need to know how to write, and I don't have a background of writing. Marketing, I need to know, and I don't have the diploma for that. Like, it's either they took me in because they need people, but I question, like, how did I even deserve this? Homie, are you getting the job done? Are you doing it? And yeah, imposter syndrome is something that will always, like, imposter syndrome is like it's the shadow of you pursuing a passion or going outside of your comfort zone, doing something that you don't think you're cut out to do. You know what I mean? I tell stories in my head instead of feeling. Stopping that changed my life. Right, bro? What do you mean by that, Fresh Break? To me, emotions are physiological, the base ones. Recoil from that into the head. Label it. To me, emotions are physiological, the base ones. Recoil from that into the head. That just reminded me. Do you guys see this poll thing here? Is it popping up for you? Squirrel Sniper, are you responding to the poll? Past visions. Sicked. But it's not. Yeah, but it's not like hitting the quota. Like, I'm trying, but I'm still underperforming after 1 year within the company. Well, man, that's a big role to fulfill, homie. You know, and 1 year is a very marginal amount of time to get good at that shit. You know what I mean? It takes a little while. I'm most afraid of failing or making a fool of myself. That is an absolutely honest fear, Sogo Hotel. And I think all of us can relate to that to some extent, to be honest, man. I definitely can. Sick to my stomach. What is this? Guilt? Do I like? No. I feel guilty because X, Y, and Z in my head. Then that turns into another thing. I feel you. Eventually it goes into a rampaging whirlwind of shit that crushes me. Yeah, the poll is the... Can you see on my screen right now the what are you most afraid of thing? Can you see that? Yeah, and that's true. That's why I'm just going with the flow and see what happens to my life. Skio, that's all you can do, homie. You can either go with the flow or you can fight the flow. You know? Okay, you can see the poll. Cool. Hey, Raiden, what's good, homie? It's so good to see you here. Is there anything you don't agree with Ram Dass on? I've been watching him recently and it's changed my life. Thank you for spreading the word about him. Oh my God, bro. That's so beautiful. Ram Dass is like 50% of why I am the way I am. I absolutely love Ram Dass so much. Is there anything I don't agree with? That would take me a second to ponder on. I gotta plug my phone in, by the way. Hold on. To be honest, Raiden, I can't think of something off the top of my head that I disagree with Ram Dass about, to be completely honest. I'm pretty much, like, completely in harmony with him, you know what I'm saying? Interminably perplexed, very successful in my career, been in for 28 years. Many come to me for advice, including superiors. I know very little, feel fraudulent, also not very interested in my job. Help. And then when they come to me for advice, including superiors, I know very little, feel fraudulent. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Why are people coming to you? Why are superiors coming to you for help if you feel fraudulent? There's obviously something shining forth from you that says otherwise than what you think. And I was also just telling... I was just telling Skio that earlier, that when you begin to go outside of your comfort zone and pursue a passion of yours, particularly something that involves like helping and serving and teaching people, the imposter syndrome is going to be the shadow of that. Right behind you there's going to be this voice that says, you don't have what it takes. Who are you to talk about this? Maybe even other people are going to say that to you, and it will validate that inner feeling you have that you're not good enough, that you don't have what it takes. But you want to know what it takes to get good and to become what you know you're capable of? Is to put yourself out there and to be that person. So you being out there doing what you're doing, that's what it takes, man. I've heard it said that embarrassment is the cost of entry. You know, you need to be willing to look like a fool as a beginner if you ever want to look like a master who's been doing it for a while. You need to be willing to look silly at first if you ever want to look good at it. You know, people... You could either hold back and not pursue your dreams and not help these people because what if I offer bad advice? Or you could trust in your innate wisdom and what you do have to offer in the moment, knowing that what you have to offer isn't like gospel, and it's just what you have to offer as another human being, and let it rip, let it roll. And you'll only get better and better and better at putting yourself out there and sort of critiquing and refining your teaching capabilities. You know what I mean? But the one thing that it takes is the balls, the willingness to put yourself out there. You know what I mean? The imposter syndrome is something we all experience. All people who seek to serve and be of service and become greats in the world, of a great teacher, a great musician, a great therapist, a great creator, a great whatever, right behind them is that little ego voice saying, you don't have what it takes. This isn't who you are. You're faking it. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't do this. You're misleading people. It's trying to keep you in who you used to be because it knows that you're stepping out of its comfort zone into a realm of growing, into becoming a new person. But it's just that's the prerequisite to becoming someone who is amazing at helping people. And then you'll really get people who come to you for advice because you had the balls to put yourself out there and look like a fool in the beginning, you know? All right, what's going on down here? Stephanie Park. Hi, Northwood Shaman. I came across your YouTube when I was looking at Peter Mount Shasta's info. I have visited him too. I really recommend this book, Face to No Face by Douglas Harding. Stephanie Park, meeting Peter Mount Shasta was a very far out experience. Like, that shit was crazy. I had this joke that the reason Mount Shasta is so far out, the energy there is so far out, is because Peter lives, like, right there. But yeah, it was crazy meeting him. Hey, what's good? What's good, Charlie Laird? How you doing, homie? What do we got here? When I was younger, I suppressed them till I started dousing, and then it unlocked that door. What is dousing, Squirrel Sniper? The self-sabotage narrative. Yeah, I've been there. Yep. 4 root fears in my head. Humiliation, intimacy, abandonment, and helplessness. Those are huge, dude. I feel like those are all, like, root fears within all of us in this chat right now. Some of us may not be willing to say it, but I feel like a lot of us, like, through and through, are experiencing it. I can feel that right there. Afraid of being humiliated, afraid of deep intimacy, afraid of being abandoned, and being helpless. I'm right there with you, homie. Zachary X said, who's Ram Dass? Ram Dass was an incredible, profound spiritual teacher. He was an American. He passed away in 2019. And he, back in the 60s, got fired from Harvard for using psychedelic drugs. And he ended up going to India, and he met a spiritual teacher named Neem Karoli Baba, and it changed his life. And he went from Richard Alpert, the Harvard professor, to Ram Dass. And he came back and he wrote the book Be Here Now, and he led a life, an absolutely incredible life of teachings and lectures and such compassion and joy and humor and wisdom, and he absolutely changed my life. You have that the energy that they are looking for. Squirrel Sniper, what are you referring to there? Please, Mr. Tanaka. Oh no. Charlie Lard, what's in the dark is you and your illusions. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of what's in the dark. Yeah, that's a good feel. That's a good way to describe it. I've heard that before. Devin, you are wise beyond your years. Thank you so much, Sogol. That's so sweet, man. For real. That really means a lot to me, bro. Very thoughtful and profound responses. And see, bro, like, if I were to hide myself, because I have the feeling of, oh, you're not good enough. Who are you to share? Who are you to talk? If I listened to that, you wouldn't get to hear this, and it wouldn't be able to affect you and impact you in the way that you're telling me it is right now. So, like, it takes a certain level of vulnerability and the willingness to put yourself out there. You know what I mean? Because I'm no different than you guys. I'm literally no different than you guys. If you're a real G, like and subscribe. Thank you, bro. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I kind of want to pin that. That's savage. Killer Drone says hi. What's up, homie? How you doing, bro? Thank you for pulling up. Thoughts on Avengers Age of Ultron? I don't know what that is, Jules. Sorry for the late response, but yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, Skio said, but yeah, man, thanks, guys. I'll be going now. Take care, everyone. Much love, Skio. I hope you have an amazing day, bro, and thank you for swinging by, man. Oscar Rose, what's good, bro? It's good to see you in the chat. I was in a hospital. Doctors were doing tests on me, and everything scared me. When I walked out of the hospital, I was free from all social anxiety, even surpassing normal people. Why did it not last? What do you mean, Oscar? Like, doing tests on me, everything's good. When I walked out of the hospital, I was free from all social anxiety. Well, maybe if you're asking what I think you're asking, where coming out of that surgery, all those tests, you were in this like exalted state where you had no fucking social anxiety at all. It was maybe because that lack of social anxiety was sort of hinged upon the potency of the experience you had just had at the hospital. And then once you kind of settled down from it, you kind of came back down to normality, the social anxiety returned. You know what I mean? The karma kind of reasserted itself, you know? Yeah, Sogo Hotel, I greatly appreciate you, homie. Just looked into him. Have any recommendations of inspiration work I can look into? Like from Ramdas, Zachary? Is that who you're referring to? Of inspiration work I can look into. Read of Neville Goddard, Manifestation. Dousing Divination, Copper Rods, What React with My Intentional Question. Oh, I know what you're referring to there. I agree. Learning from you, and I'm 35. Oh my God, that's so beautiful, homie. Thank you so much. Fresh Big Tots, I really can't wait for our session Sunday, homie. It's going to be good. Like I said, I haven't even checked out the form that you submitted. Like that, the way I initially like situated my sessions was I'd read the questionnaire, the form that gets filled out immediately, and I'd like prepare and make notes and all this stuff, and I'd really get ready to do the session. But I'm starting to feel that the way to do the sessions is to just show up and hang out. You know what I mean? And obviously I read the questionnaire, the form that you fill out, as like a reference point throughout the session. You know what I mean? Back with the homies. What's up, Henlope and Waterfowl? I remember you, brother. It's good to see you again, man. Killer Drones, I'm glad to see you're good. Thank you for pulling up to the live. Raiden, personally, are you free from the chasing of getting high? I quit this drug Kratom, which I'm proud of, but now I've been smoking a lot more weed and tobacco. It's hard to stop when I don't really want to. Yeah, if you don't want to stop, you're not gonna. That's the way addiction goes. You know, people with the weed, they're like, I could stop, I just don't want to. And it's like, bro, that's what addiction is. You don't want to stop. You know, so saying I could stop, I just don't want to, that doesn't get you out of the weeds, you know what I mean? Isn't that funny, the weeds? When you say getting high, do you mean exclusive to drugs? Because I don't feel a great craving to use substances. I literally don't use anything. I very occasionally smoke weed. I very occasionally drink. I very occasionally, like just last week, I smoked like a low dose of DMT. I very occasionally will do nitrous oxide, like at a festival or something like that. But I don't use substances regularly at all. Absolutely. Preach it, Devin. I love you, bro. I love you so much. Oscar said, what I mean before with the hospital, yes. Putting myself through a hard time socially gave me insane confidence, but it only lasted for the rest of the day. Yeah, that only sounds normal, man. That only sounds normal. You know what I mean? Like it's like a afterglow, you know? Anyhow, talk to you Sunday. Much love, brother. Bowling League starts here. Okay, I will see you Sunday, man. Thank you for the vibes. Thank you for pulling up. It's been a wonderful time. And yeah, dude, I can't wait to see you on Sunday, man. It's going to be fun. See you, bro. See you next time, Big Tots. I love it. I love it. Not really exclusive to drugs, just running from what I should be doing or from the moment. Well, dude, our desires, in a way, like, we're all kind of seeking to get high, you know? Money, fame, sports, hiking, fucking drugs, sex, relationships. We're all seeking a high of some sort. You know what I mean? So we're all kind of junkies in a way, you know what I mean? We're all just junkies in our own kind of way, you know? And if you can clean up your act to the point where what you're getting high off of is healthy shit, like reading, yoga, nature walks, traveling, creating art, creating music, you know, working out, when a good diet, when you wire your seeking of getting high to shit that is good for you, that's when you start to fucking level up. I'm gonna get rid of this poll, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Iran country. What's up, Syed Zia Mosavi? Also, if I try DMT, do you suggest trying it breakthrough my first time? Yeah. To be completely honest, yes. Because that will show you right out the gate what DMT is, what it's about, how deep it goes. You'll be okay. You will be okay. And also, it'll be over in like 5 minutes. You'll be back down, coming down in like 5 minutes. You know, and it could be an absolutely transforming experience in your life, you know. And like right now where I'm at, I've had like so many experiences with DMT, but I haven't done a breakthrough in a long time. And where I'm at now, I just do like low doses, you know, like low doses, you know what I mean? Like just the other day I was outside in the sunset smoking like a low dose, just feeling those vibes and kind of seeing my vision start to get all fucky, you know. Ever had sleep paralysis? Had it almost every night when I was getting sober from the liquor. Nope, I have never had sleep paralysis, but funny enough, I feel like I remember myself almost going into it, to be completely honest. I was like, I woke up from a dream, and then I went, like, in the middle of the night, like 3, 4 in the morning, and then when I went back to sleep, it was like I felt my body, it felt like I was, like, sinking underwater and, like, getting solidified or something, and I, like, jerked myself out of it. You know what I mean? Because it was like, I was like conscious that I was going into sleep paralysis, and I was like, nope, fuck this. GT, 5 minutes? Yeah, dude. Yep. I've smoked DMT and been in and out in like 3 to 5 minutes. And obviously, when I mean by out is I'm coming down, but like as far as being in that breakthrough realm, yeah, that shit's a short window. Have you ever astral projected? No, I've tried. I did try. Hey, Rocco Edit said hi. What's up, homie? How you doing? I've tried astral projecting. I did that years ago when I was first getting into spirituality. And the one time I tried, see, the far out part about astral projection is you have to go through sleep paralysis as like a gateway, which is the far out part. But no, I've never successfully astral projected. But years ago, I had a friend and we were doing it together. We were working on trying to astral project together. And he did it, bro. He fucking did it. And I remember the morning he texted me. He's like, bro, I did it. I astral projected last night. And it was fucking crazy. What's astral project? GT, astral project is essentially where you separate your consciousness from your body and you go into the astral realm where it's kind of like a dream, but it's different. It's different. Like you're aware, and a lot of the time it's like it's this realm, but on a different plane. You know? Far out. Kind of like Insidious. Hi, I got a cute cow plush. I'm so happy. Nice, that's sweet. Does DMT trip feel like a long time while you're in it and then you realize it's only a few minutes when you're out? It definitely can feel like that. Absolutely. It definitely can feel like it's been ages in the trip. Like, I had one experience where I smoked it and there was this song playing. It was like a playlist of music. And when I came out of it, I said to my brother who was there was a song that was playing, and I was like, dude, when that started playing at the beginning of my trip, that was crazy. And my brother was like, dude, that was like 10 minutes into your trip. And I was absolutely mind blown because I remembered that song, but I thought it was at the beginning when I first smoked it. But little did I know, I'd been laying on the bed in La La Land for the past 10 minutes. Henlope and Waterfall, you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. Absolutely. Bob Kazamakis, I want to know what motivates you, what drives you, what terrifies you. I'll try to put it simply, man. What motivates me is people that are aligned with God, people that are aligned with spirit, people that know their worth and know their purpose and aren't fucking afraid to be who they are and shine their light and offer beauty and art to this world. That's who motivates me. What drives me is my own motivation, my own passion to show up and be like those who motivate me, to show up and live up to the potential of my life. You know what I mean? And what terrifies me is, honestly, living a life devoid of what I was just saying. Living a life devoid of my passion, of my purpose, of not upholding to my potential. You know what I mean? I'm leaving to go to bed. Have a great day or night. Thank you, Killer Drones. You have a great day or night in this instance. Thank you for swinging by, man, and I hope to see you next week. Hey, dude, fucking A, we made it to the end of the chat. So we're almost 3 hours in right now, or roughly 2.5 hours, yeah? Those are good answers. Thank you, GT, bro. Fuck yeah. Yeah, so we're nearing the end of this stream, guys. I'm feeling the vibes, though. You want to see something funny? Check this out. Look at, who's that? Who's that guy? Inception. Look at this picture. That's me at work. Shit. Do you have days where you lack motivation, and how do you tackle those days? Yes, I do have days where I lack motivation, and the way that I tackle those days is I show up and I do what I know I need to do anyways. Because what that does is that teaches your body, that rewires your entire nervous system to understand that the feeling of not being motivated isn't enough to put you down. When you show up anyways, that teaches your body, bro, that it doesn't matter if you feel like doing it or not, you're gonna get up and do it. You know what I mean? So when it comes to like meditating, my YouTube channel, nature walks, exercising, cleaning, do it anyway. Do it anyway. Because if I rely on the feeling of motivation to get my ass up and do it, on the days where I'm not motivated, it's not going to happen. And that's not good. I don't want to live in a reality where I need to feel motivated to do the things. And honestly, when you do the things, even if you don't feel motivated, that motivates you. You know what I mean? It shows you what you're made of, you know? Man, who's the model behind you? Man, self-control is so hard. It feels like the main gap between me and my higher self. What do you mean by that? Self-control is so hard. Like, controlling yourself in what instance? What do you mean? Zachary, same here, Northwood, but sometimes I feel that the term astral projection should be expanded to spirit projection, because as beings of layers of frequency have access to higher realities. I feel you. I feel you. Those are kind of synonymous with each other. I think it's called astral projection because it's like colloquially called the astral realm or the astral plane. You know what I mean? Still live, damn. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, Monster Cole. Good to see you again, bro. Yeah, I hang out for like 2.5, 3 hours every Thursday, man. Every Thursday. I'm on a clock. Ram, Gandalf. It's so good to see you, bro. Ram. So good to see you, man. And so good to hear that, too. That's beautiful. Stopping the instant gratification, doom scrolling, distraction. Well, you have to replace it, bro. You have to shift the weight somewhere else. Because if you just stop scrolling, you're gonna fucking like be like fiending for some other sort of gratification. So you're gonna go and do something else that's probably toxic because it's immediately gratifying. You know what I mean? Stopping the instant gratification, doom scrolling. Yeah, dude. I'm starting to realize that a lot of things that have an immediate payoff aren't the best for you. It's like the short candy bar now or the long candy bar later, you know? Monster Cole said hi. What's good? The astral plane is one level to me. I sub. Thank you, Killer Jones. That's so sweet. Still happy about the donos? Fuck yeah, dude. That low-key made my night, to be honest. That's fucking awesome, bro. I just got to the ability to be able to host that ability. You know what I mean? And you're the first one to ever make a YouTube donation, so that's fucking awesome, man. I'm very happy about it. Hey, Mythronder, Ram, it's so good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in the chats in a minute, man. What time do you usually start? 7 p.m. your time? Yes, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I start my lives on YouTube, 7 o'clock. The astral plane is one level to me, being the fourth state of multiple others. That's interesting, man. That's interesting. Zachary, it's so beautiful how you came in here, bro, and you're like, what are we talking about in here? And little do we know, you've got a whole ass spiritual background yourself. That's so beautiful, bro. I deal with social anxiety. Any tips on how to fully express myself without the extra baggage on my head holding me back? I deal with social anxiety. Any tips on how to fully express myself without the extra baggage on my head holding me back? The tip is to fully express yourself. The social anxiety is going to kill you. It's going to be there and you're going to cringe out of your head as you fully express yourself. But the thing is, you're going to see time and time again that fully expressing yourself, you're not going to die. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't hurt you. And all it does is level you up. Sogo, thank you so fucking much, bro. That's awesome. Thank you, bro. No, dude, the way to deal with social anxiety is to show up regardless. Be you. Okay, ask yourself this. I talk about this a lot on my channel. Why is somebody else's opinion of you more important than your opinion of you? Why is your self-worth determined by what other people think of you? Somebody can come up and say, you're stupid, you're ugly, you're not good enough. That's a bad idea. Your clothes don't look good. Your music is horrible. Your art is stupid. They just come at you. Look at this. If you've been here in the live for a minute, look at what people say in the chat. But does it determine how I feel about myself? Not at all. If you have, what's important is to establish a solid frame of self-worth. Because when you know your worth and you know what you're capable of and you know how beautiful you are, when somebody comes up to you and your social anxiety comes online, it's like somebody coming up to you and saying, your blue hair is so stupid, but you don't have blue hair. So their comment is irrelevant. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't register. You don't process it as something that bothers you because you know you don't have blue hair. It's the same thing where when you love yourself, when you respect yourself, when you honor yourself, and somebody comes up and judges you or criticizes you, you don't care. Because what's more important is showing up authentically to life and being you. And I'll tell you right now, man, being you is the key to living the life that you want, man. I feel like I am super judgmental towards myself. I think you probably are, and I am too. But the idea, bro, is to keep being you. Just be you. Stop wearing a mask for people that don't even think about you as much as you probably think they do. In psychology, it's called the imaginary audience, where you think everybody's eyes are on you, but everybody feels that way. Everybody feels like everybody's looking at me, but everybody's thinking that too. You know what I mean? Social anxiety, bro. Like, you got to put yourself out there. I had social anxiety when I first started the live streams. Like, if you go back to my first one, I'm like, so what should we talk about, guys? You know what I mean? Like, it's really awkward and tense and rigid and stiff, you know? But as you continue to do it, you start to realize that you're capable of doing it. And you start to develop confidence and security and confidence in yourself, where you know you can do it. You know what I mean? And the judgment starts to be like just little fucking moths around the flame. You know what I mean? Thank you for the advice. I got you, homie. I got you. Hanuman, the unparalleled. You once melted a stone with your deep devotional chant. O burner of the Lanka, always stay in my heart. I love that so much. Sorry I'm late. You're all good, Charlie. You're all good, homie. I'll be hanging out for a little bit. The truth is, nobody is thinking about you. Everybody is engrossed in themselves. This is what I think. Absolutely, Mithrunder. That's literally the essence of what I'm talking about, man. You smoke blunt? No, I don't smoke weed. Sogo, homie, thank you so much for the donation, man. That really means a lot, bro. That's so sweet. Oh my God, thank you so much. You say it's a small token, but bro, it's a huge token. It's a huge token. That means the world to me, bro. Zachary, I like to connect. It's just a minute since I spoke with others in a more spiritual topics. Well, that's all we do here, homie. That's all we do. And I'm so glad you stumbled across this live stream, because it's a beautiful home for talking about spirituality and self-transformation. And I don't know how many of you would be interested, but YouTube lives can get a little crazy. Random people can come in, people that aren't looking to talk about anything productive or beautiful or helpful to anything. And that's why I'm going to be hosting private Zoom sessions, and I'm doing one on May 12th. It's going to be a community meet and greet where we can all come together and we'll hang out for an hour or so, you know, and talk about stuff. There'll be a guided meditation at the end and a Q&A, and we'll just hang out like we are right now, but with more privacy. You know what I mean? So if that interests you, go to my links at the top of my YouTube channel and subscribe to my newsletter, because that's how I'll be able to send you the Zoom link invite. I need to be able to send it directly to you. So if that does interest you, sign up to the newsletter, and I'd love to see you there. I don't know why you remind me of the state of Kentucky. Like, I see you and the first thought is Kentucky. That's far out, man. The human mind is wild. I liked and subbed. Monster Cold, thank you so much, bro. That's awesome. Did you top up the lighter? Dude, I did. And I thought of you, bro. Now that you say it. Hold up. Raw papers are best. To be honest, Zachary, I loved blunts. Blunts were fire. What? Oh, wait, hold on. It's only doing that because it's spitting out. Holy fuck. Did you see that? That's crazy. Alright. There we go. That's a more controlled flame. Umami, you're back! What are you doing here? You gotta go to sleep. I was asleep and felt someone grabbing my shoulder. What? Here, you need some fucking Palo Santo up in your shit. There you go. There. Gotten Palo Santo. You felt someone grab your shoulder? Umami, what good? Yeah. I literally was asleep and felt someone grabbing my shoulder hard. I thought my mother wanted to wake me, but no one is there. What the fuck? That's far out. Hey, Daniel Jenkins, what's good, homie? Danielle, it's so good to see you here. How have you been, man? Not man. Girl. How have you been, girl? Umami, that is great. Nah, it's freaky. Come back to the live. Right, dude? I called you back, Umami. Umima. Someone's behind you, bro. Emmanuel, don't scare me like that, man. Which brand? Backwood? Yeah, Backwoods, bro. Backwoods. I've been doing great. Yes! Why are you jealous of You even spelled it the way that I'm saying it. Fucking A, Umami. I got other people fucking butchering your name now, too. Just ran out of sage. Need to get more. Yeah, this is my little smudging thing. I mostly use Palo Santo, but I also have a cedar bundle, and then normal, like, sage. It's beautiful stuff. Being silly. Umami is behind you. Shit, man. If you a real G, like and subscribe. You're a savage, dude. Savage. Thank you so much, homie. My name was fed up by everyone. Oh, effed up. I got that. What is it? Is it Umema? Umema? I want to know how to say it. Umami is with me. Emmanuel Naitito Kavai. Y'all, stop misspelling my name. Shit, man. I gotta start calling you by your actual name. I'm going to preach teachings of Monsters Incorporated. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, GT, you said, I think too much about myself. Right? Replay things I've said in the past and cringe out on it, which kind of makes me hesitate to express myself, I think. Hey, I do that too. I was literally cringing out about shit that I did, like, just the other day. I was cringing out about shit that I did, like, 10 years ago. And it's like secondhand embarrassment of shit you did in the past, you know what I mean? How the fuck did you comment what? Umami. No, Umami is not high. More will be revealed. What the hell? How'd you comment a fucking unicorn, bro? I wish I could do that. You want to see something funny? Look at this. Who's that? Who's that guy? How tall are you? I'm 6'5". I'm just kidding. I'm like 5'9" or something. It shows we have consciousness. How you guys doing the fucking unicorn? Northwood Shaman is a real G. You're so sweet, bro. Thank you. You can write it in French, Google Translate, and hear it pronounced correctly. Oh, no way. Wait, so you have like a French name? Hey, look, there's my cat. What's up, Bubba? What's up, Bubba? That's my little man. Hello, Bubba. That's my little... Oh. He's smelling the camera. Come say hi, Bubba. Come say hi, dude. He's cute. Oh, my God. I fucking love him. His name is Leela. It's Arabic, but written in French. I'll do that. I need to do that. I need to figure out how to say it. Pet. Yeah. He's always getting up on the chair. Yeah, dude. Look at this. Look how ripped up my chair is from the cats. Isn't that funny? Garfield, yeah, right. He smelled umami. Oh, Emmanuel, you take it easy. You take it easy on my homie Umami. Where'd you guys get the emojis? How are you doing that? That's cool. Orange cats are awesome. Oh my god, I know, dude. You want to see my cats real quick? Hold up. There's that baby. That's Collie. There's Leela. That's him right there. He's getting up on the chair. What's up, Bubba? Here's little Miss Yang, like yin and yang. Her name is Yang, my little baby. And then the fourth one is nowhere to be found. My little boy, what's up, Bubba? Oh, cats, yeah. I got cats all around me. I got 16 cats, Emmanuel. I'm just kidding, I got 4. Dude, how are you guys doing this with the emojis? I didn't even know this was a thing. This is dope. It's fucking awesome. Broccoli, yeah. Popcorn, that's such a cute little emoji. What the fuck? That's dope. Smiley face next to chat box. No shit, that's cool. Teddy bears and hearts. Do you like my wallpaper? Look at that. That's some savage shit right there. Teddy bears and hearts. Hell yeah. It's a sticker spot to the chat bubble for us. That's so dope, dude. I love it. They're YouTube emojis. That's sick. They're good looking. You watch UFC? Not really. I have before, Mythrender. It's definitely interesting to watch, but I don't watch it like deliberately, you know what I mean? Cats are lit. I know, dude. I love my cats so much. The same way you access members only stickers. Oh, yeah. That's so dope. I added, yes, that's what I added in the new YouTube membership thing, is the emojis thing. That's so cool. In the chat bubble. I'll get back to sleep. I know. Go get some rest, Umami. Umema. And I'll see you next week. Please, no one grabs my shoulder again. I know, that's far out. Yeah, maybe I'll see you next week in the live. Good night. Have a good night's rest and have an amazing week. I hope school goes good for you. All right, guys. 100 and yeah, we're killing it. We're killing it. We're deep into the live now. The hat's going back on. When the hat goes on, you know I'm hanging out for another 3 hours. I'm just kidding. Pray before sleep. Oh my God, I'm in mountain time. What is mountain time? And it's 10. Yeah, it's basically 10 o'clock. It's 9:52 for me right now. Yep. Pray before sleep. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's a good call. All right, do you guys have any final questions or comments about anything before I call it for the night? It's been killer. 7:52. Yeah, I remember that. Hell yeah, you're over in a cool spot. Any final questions on anything? Anything you just need to get off your chest real quick in a YouTube live stream chat? Anything? You need a coffee. Is it a question or a statement, Emmanuel? Everyone like and subscribe. Fuck yeah, like and subscribe, everybody. If you resonate with this shit, I do these live streams every week on Thursday, and I also post weekly content talking about spirituality, self-transformation, motivation, manifestation, all the beautiful shit that will help you lead a life of authenticity. I'm back, Pookie. I can't sleep, so hoy. Shit, man, I'm just about to call it. No, thanks for your content. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate you so much, and I love seeing comments pop up from you on my videos and stuff. And I'll never forget our first session together. You were the first one I ever did a session with. So beautiful. But yeah, I'm sorry, Liv, but I'm just about to call it. I can't sleep at night. Why was I late? That's a good question. Why were you late? All right, thanks for helping feel better today. Absolutely. Oh, I made you feel better today? That's so beautiful, bro. That's so beautiful. Thank you for swinging by. I don't remember if this is your first live stream or not with me, but man, thank you for pulling up. Your vibes were so beautiful. Umami was actually just here a little bit earlier. I wish you could have caught her there, but yeah, man, I'll be back next Thursday, and I really hope to see you there. And in the meantime, I hope you have an amazing week. Everything is possible with Ram. Fuck yeah. Smudge me, baby, one more time. No, I missed my bestie. Yeah, dude, right? Almost. She'll be here next week. I guarantee. She pulls up every week. What's your take on our universe and endless life forms in our galaxy? Bro, are you praying? Kinda. I'm taking notice of God, brother. What's your take on our universe and endless life forms in our galaxy? I think we are part of an absolute. Where's Witch? Okay, she is on her way back from Alabama. She was visiting her dad. It's so sweet. Um, bye, beautiful people. Thank you, Liv. Thank you so much. You're just as beautiful, and I hope you have an amazing week. Thank you so much. My take on the universe. It's a fucking mystery. Whether there's an, if I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but whether there's an edge to the universe or whether it's infinite, both don't make any fucking sense. Both are crazy. So whatever we're a part of is wild and intrinsically magical and mysterious and fucking awesome. And as far as there being life forms, I absolutely agree and believe that there's other life forms on Earth in the universe. I'm getting tired. My mind is starting to trip out. But yeah, man, I fucking absolutely believe that there's other forms of life in this universe. I gotta go. Bye, Monster Cole. Thank you so much again for your support, homie. It means the absolute world to me, bro. Have a good day or night or whatever it is for you. Is Earth flat or round? I personally believe that the Earth is a globe. I have no reason or to assume that it's flat. Yeah, I think it's a big old globe. When I look up at the moon, I see a big old globe out there, and just a big old fucking desolate rock. It's beautiful. I love it. Nah, explain it. I'm low-key too tired to talk about why the Earth is a globe and why it's not flat. Come on, like, just, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't it seem weird to imagine it's just this flat plane floating in space, you know? And science and like eclipses and day and night, and it all adds up for me, you know? Sorry for the far-fetched saying endless. Others is better. Far stretch saying endless. Others, but what are you saying there, Zachary? I didn't get it. Lay on your back and you'll see the sky domes. Oh, shit. Why pilots say it's flat? Do all pilots think the Earth is flat, Emmanuel? I don't know if I'm ready to talk about the flat Earth theory 3 hours into a live stream. Norse is a S tier. Nice to join the live, but I'm heading out too. See ya. Thank you, Zachary, so much. And I really hope to catch you next Thursday, homie. I'll be doing the same thing next. Oh, wait. No, I won't. I'm going to be going to Sedona next Thursday. So I'm probably going to be going live on Wednesday, to be completely honest. But yeah, I'm at my end point for this stream, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. I love you all so much. And yeah, if you just caught that, next week, I'll be going live on Wednesday, as opposed to Thursday, because Thursday I'm gonna be going to Sedona, so I won't be able to go live. But yeah, I'll probably do a couple random like morning lives while I'm in Sedona, just hanging out. You know what I mean? But yeah, next week expect live on Wednesday as opposed to Thursday. Is every planet round except for Earth? Right, yeah. Right, I feel that. If you want to laugh, Google Translate from English to French. A seal pushed me yesterday. Oh my god, I can only imagine. What hangs? What's up, Heidi? I'm just getting ready to pull up. Head out. I'm so tired I can't even speak straight anymore. All right, I love you guys so much. Next week at Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'll be going live on YouTube for another 2 or 3 hours. So I hope to see you there. And in the meantime, thank you so much for pulling up. You guys are all so beautiful. So much beautiful, precious energy. And I hope you all have an amazing, kick-ass week. Show up, have fun, and don't be afraid to be you. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in.